Okay. Welcome to Cordell Lady Blue Devil basketball tonight. The Cordell Lady Blue Devils are in the Cordell Gymnasium to host the Hinton Lady Comets. This will be the first meeting for this team this year. Normally, this is the fourth ball game for the Lady Blue Devils. They won on Friday night down at Hobart, so they have a 1-2 record. Didn't get to talk with the Hobart coach to see how many games they've won this year, but usually Hinton and Cordell is a pretty good combination. Hinton has some younger girls in their lineup this year. I think they've got one senior, there's a junior, a sophomore, and a couple of freshmen, so they've got a younger lineup right here than normal. For the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, you got Andrea Palmer, Renee Jaworski, Evan Anderson, Bailey Trobe, and Camden Davis starting off right here. Looks like Evan Anderson will be jumping center against number 23, Talon Wheeler, with Haley Combs, Kaylee House, Sierra Weathers, and Callie Korchoff. So Lady Blue Devils and Hinton jumping off right here, control the backcourt to the Hinton Lady Comets. Into the backcourt goes back to House. She'll bring it across the timeline, set up at the top of the key, work over to the right side of the right corner to Combs. Combs comes back the other way to the top of the key to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff to the left side to Weathers. Pass inside left lane, shot put up. Good defense there by Bailey Trobe. The ball comes out loose to the Lady Comets. Three is put up. That's over the rim right here. Rebounded out here by Camden Davis. Camden Davis clears it out to Andrea Palmer. Andrea will take it to the top of the key on the left side, to the right side down to Renee Jaworski. Renee over to Bailey, over the left side to Camden Davis, back out to Andrea Palmer. She'll go to the top of the key, set up the offense. Back to the top of the key again to Evan Anderson. Evan into the paint to Bailey Trobe, right side of the lane. Has the ball ripped out of her hands, but as it's tied up for the takeaway, that's called a jump ball, and possession area will go to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils down on the Geezer bench into the court, down here on the east end of the court. So Lady Blue Devils will inbound from that point out to Andrea Palmer. Andrea puts it up from about 10 foot out on the right side, and Andrea has the first 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Blue Devils, leading 2-0 here in the early going. Top of the key to Kaylee House. House at the top works to the right side, comes back to the center, over to the left side to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff to the right side over to Weathers. Weathers holds the ball out high. She's guarded by Evan Anderson. Nowhere to go. The ball comes loose, comes back out to the Lady Comets. Back in the paint is Haley Combs as she goes to the right side, clears it back out to the top to Weathers. Weathers will drive right side, dishes out to the corner to Combs. She puts up the three ball. It bounces around and goes in. Had to take the bounce right there, and the Hinton Lady Comets have the first lead of the ball game for Hinton at 3-2. Andrea Palmer with the ball, top of the key. Left side over to Trobe, back to Renee, back to Evan Anderson. Left side to rolls around right here, and Camden Davis takes her first shot right there from that point, from the three-point line. With 2 minutes gone, it's Hinton leading Cordell 3-2. Shot top of the key, number 13, Kaylee House drops in a long-range three for the Lady Comets, making it 6-2 here in the early going. Andrea Palmer with the ball, works over the left side to Camden Davis. Camden out top of the key to Evan Anderson, right side over to Andrea Palmer. Top of the key, Renee Jaworski puts up a three, back iron right here, comes out wrong for Cordell. It'll be Hinton ball as we head back to the other end of the court down here. Ball comes loose from Hinton, out of bounds. It'll be Cordell ball as we head back to the east end of the floor. Inbound the ball will be Camden Davis. Davis gets it into Andrea Palmer. Andrea will take it across the timeline, set up at the top of the key, and she'll dish it off to Trobe. In the left side to Renee Jaworski. Had a point-blank range layup. As she turned around, she realized she was wide open, and that would even scare me doing that when it rolls off wrong for Cordell. 6-2 is our score right here, and we have a foul on the drive by Hinton. It'll be an inbound play for the Hinton Comets. Number 22, Evan Anderson, will draw her first foul for the Lady Blue Devils. And inbound for the Hinton Comets to the top of the key to Weathers. She steps inside the free throw line, and Sierra Weathers has a deuce for the Hinton Comets, leading 8-2 with 3 minutes gone here in this first period of play. Out to the top of the key to Bailey Trobe, left side over to Camden Davis. Camden back out top to Evan Anderson. Evan works around here back to Andrea Palmer. Andrea starts to dribble. She'll go into the top of the key to Bailey Trobe. Right side over to Evan Anderson as she comes out high. Left side over to Renee Jaworski. 3-ball rolls around wrong. Rebounded by Andrea Palmer out to Bailey Trobe. She drives left side. The layup will not go down for the Lady Blue Devils, as it still remains 8-2 for the Hinton Lady Comets over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Out on the left side to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff to the top of the key, back to the left side over here to Weathers. Back out on the right side to House. Drives in, right corner shot put up from three-point land, rattles in and out. Rebounded by Wheeler. Wheeler gets the ball. It'll be dual possession right here. It'll be Hinton ball underneath their own basket as they inbound on the west end of the floor. 4:06 left in this first period of play. The inbound left side shot put up by number 23 is Wheeler, and as she goes up, she might have been fouled on the shot right here. Number 23 will draw the foul. Bailey Trobe will draw her first foul for the Lady Blue Devils. That's 2 team fouls for Cordell, no team fouls for Hinton. On the free throw line will be number 20, Weathers, as she gets ready to put up her first free shot. Rattles in, and Sierra Weathers has 3 points for the Lady Comets, as it's a 9-2 lead for Hinton over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils with 4:04 remaining in this first period of play. Second free shot rattles in, same way. Rattles around and comes in and out, and it stays down, so Sierra Weathers has 4 points. And number 10 checks in for the Comets, and that number 10 will be a freshman, Alexandria Kimball. So in here for the Lady Blue Devils, Andrew Palmer, lob pass to Bailey Trobe. She puts up a shot, and it will be a foul on the Hinton Lady Comets. Number 23, Talon Wheeler, will draw that one. And on the free throw line will be Bailey Trobe for the Lady Blue Devils. And number 10, Alexandria. Okay, Bailey Trobe hits her first one. That's her first point of the ball game. Makes it 10-3 right here in the first period, as Hinton leads the Lady Blue Devils by a score of 10-3. Second one rattles out wrong for Cordell. Rebounded out to the far side to Wheeler. She'll take it down the right side, south side. Stops at the top of the key. Starts to drive left side into Weathers. Weathers gets it over to the right corner. Shot put up from the top of the key, 3-point lane. Evan Anderson gets the rebound for the Lady Blue Devils as we head back to the east end of the court to Camden Davis. Camden drives in, back out left side to Andrew Palmer. Andrew starts to dribble, has the ball, brings it back up to the top of the key. 10-3 is their score. Hinton on top, left side over to Camden Davis. Camden comes into the free throw line out on the right side to Andrew Palmer. 3-ball, it's good. Andrea Palmer has hit a 2 and a 3. She has 5 points for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, and it's a 10-6 lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. 10-6 lead for Hinton over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Hinton with the ball out on the right side is House. She hands it off to Combs. Combs comes to the top of the key, works back over the right side. Little hook up right there. Ball comes loose, goes back to Hinton. Out to House. She'll back up to the top of the key. She'll work into the right side. In the paint, turns, looks left, puts it up, and Evan Anderson gets the rebound for the Lady Blue Devils as the shot came long for the Lady Blue Devils. Shot by Renee Jaworski comes out wrong for the Lady Blue Devils, and Hinton is called for palming the ball, so they'll inbound down here on the eastern floor of the Geezer bench end, and it will be Cordell ball as Hinton leads 10-6 with 2:20 to go here in this first period of play. Out to Renee on the left corner. Clears it out to Andrew Palmer at the top of the key in the paint to Bailey Trobe. Dribbles once, clears it back over to Camden Davis. 15-footer, rolls around and drops in. Camden Davis gets that point right there. That wasn't Renee. Camden Davis hits that one out on the left side. It's 10-8. It's a 2-point lead. There's a nice shot by Bailey Combs off the right side from about 12 foot out. She has a 3 and a 2 for 5 points and a 12-8 4-point lead for the Lady Comets over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils with 100 seconds left in this first period of play. Shot off the rim, no good by Camden Davis. Goes out to the Hinton Lady Comets. On the top of the key comes over to the left side is Taryn Wheeler. Wheeler dribbles with the ball, comes down into the wing on the left corner, back out to the near side. There's a drive shot put up, partially blocked by Cordell. Andrew Palmer comes up with it. I think Evan Anderson got the block on that as that shot went straight up in the air. Back to Lady Blue Devil basketball. And Renee Jaworski puts up a three for the Lady Blue Devils, rolls off the rim, will not go down for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And it will be Hinton ball with 1 minute remaining in this first period of play. Hinton leading 12-8 as Hinton takes it to the far side. Wheeler takes it to the far side. Baseball pass into the paint. Back down to the near side to Andrew Kimball. Ball comes in, left side over to Andrew Palmer. Left side off the glass. A little bit strong. Good pass from Renee Jaworski, but the Lady Blue Devils couldn't capitalize on that breakaway layup on the left side. Good pressure by Hinton. Creates a little disturbance right there in the force as that happens. Hinton's going to go for one shot right here as Talon Wheeler crosses the timeline. Starts to dribble a little bit faster right here as Bailey Trobe comes out to guard her a little bit closer. She's just trying a good deliberate bounce right there. Gets it back over to House. House to the near side to number 11 Combs. She'll go over to the right corner, drive in the paint, checks up from 10 and drops it in. Number 20 Sierra Weathers has her 6th point of the ball game. Makes it 14-8. Hinton leads Cordell at the end of one. We'll take a 1 minute break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil basketball right here on 106.9 FM, The Zone. Are you on commercial? I'm on commercial. Okay, I'm on commercial. So tell our sponsors thank you. I'll run down the list. Got a little technical difficulties we're working through, but we'll have it corrected soon. Our sponsors are Allen Giblett Insurance, Bank of Western Oklahoma, Clinic Pharmacy, CK Energy, Corn Heritage Village, Bank of Cordell. Here's Sky Shepherd Wood Lawyers, Evans Drug, Great Plains Bank, Great Plains Youth, Sunshine Cafe, Gregg Insurance, High Plains Bank, Jack's Flowers, Mike's Meats, right here convenience store, and Wheeler Grain. So got some good sponsors. Make sure you go by and tell them thank you for what they do to make this all possible. I went by and saw Mike's Meats this week. I've already had some of their good pork chops and stuff, so I appreciate that. Went into the right here convenience store today and got gas, so we're in good shape there. So go by and tell your sponsors thank you for making these games possible. Next ball game is for the Cordell Blue Devils and Hinton. They'll be at the Burns Flat tournament starting on Thursday. Possession here goes to the Cordell Blue Devils. Inbound to Andrew Palmer in the backcourt. She'll cross the timeline, set up at the top of the key, works over to the left side to Evan Anderson. Evan holds the ball high in the paint to Bailey Trobe. Back out to Evan Anderson, puts up a shot from about 10 foot right in front of the basket. Rolls out wrong for Cordell as Hinton has the 14-8 lead here early in the second period of play. Out on the left side, there's a drive by number 23. Talon Wheeler gets her first 2 points of the ball game for the Hinton Lady Comets, and so it'll be a nice lead for Hinton there at 16-8. A double up over to Andrew Palmer on the left side. Andrew comes in to the top of the key to number 11 is Kinley Dodd. Back over to Camden Davis. Back into Andrew Palmer. Jump shot from the free throw line, a little bit strong on the back iron. Rebounded out by Talon Wheeler for the Hinton Lady Comets. She'll take it down the left side, sets up that point. It'll be to the top of the key to number 13 is Kaylee House. As she clears it over to Haley Combs, back to House at the top of the key, works over to the right side of the floor, the south side. Comes down low in the paint, back out top of the key. Shot put up from distance right there. And Evan Anderson had the ball. She's tied up with number 10, Alexandra Kimball, as they both start to go up. And they both held on to it. Dual possession gives it to the Hinton Lady Comets. They'll inbound the ball on the west end of the floor underneath their own basket. Inbound out high. Ball comes out a little bit high out there to Haley Combs. Combs gets the ball on the right side. 3-ball put up. Rebounded by Camden Davis for the Lady Blue Devils to Andrea Palmer. Andrea looks down the court, comes in, left side, puts up the shot off the rim. Tried to get her own rebound. Ball goes the other way to Haley Combs. She'll come down the right side. Drives in. Blocking foul called on Cordell. Good thought, good effort right there by Kinley Dodd. She had the right idea, but she just had not established long enough to have position as she was run over there. And Kinley Dodd will draw her first foul for her first foul, be the third team foul for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And on the free throw line will be Hallie Combs, who's hit a 3 and a 2 and misses her first free shot right here. She'll get to take one more. Number 21 checks back in. Callie Kirchhoff checks back in as number 23 Talon Wheeler checks out for the Lady Comets. And on the free throw line right here is Combs as she gets ready for her second free shot. She made that one. I figured she would. She's a good player. Timeout on the floor. We'll join them for a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil basketball right here on the 107 The Zone.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan.
It's working.
It's
I can hear it.
how we do business. Bank
Just
of
one,
Western
though.
Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at the Cordell Lady Blue Devil Gymnasium, Hinton leads the Cordell Lady Blue Devils 17-8, a 9-point lead right there in this ball game. Got our good managers out there taking some refreshment out to the girls during the timeouts right here. And it'll be Cordell ball. Andrea Palmer will bring the ball up the court as inbounded by Camden Davis over to the right side to Kinley Dodd in the paint, left side to Bailey Trobe. Starts to go up, has it blocked out of bounds, so it'll be an inbound play for Cordell underneath their own basket on the Geezer bench. That's the east end of the floor. 6:02 to go in this first half of play. Inbound to Bailey Trobe, 10-foot jumper, saved by Evan Anderson. Comes back to the Lady Comets right here. And Renee Jaworski will check back in on the next break for the Lady Blue Devils. Shot up off the glass by Combs. That's House. Kaylee House put up a kind of a wild shot for about 12. Got her own rebound, put it back up, and made that one. So it's a 19-8, 11-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets. And ball comes out to the top of the key to Kinley Dodd. Back out to Andrea Palmer at the top of the key. Back over to Bailey Trobe. Dribbles in, clears it back out to Kinley Dodd. Kinley top of the key to Camden Davis. Camden over the left corner in the paint into Bailey Trobe. Comes in, starts to put one up, has it blocked back. Evan Anderson gets it out to Camden Davis. Shot put up, rebounded by the Lady Comets with 5 minutes left in this first half of play. Hinton leads Cordell 19-8 right here as we go under 5 minutes to play in this first half. Ball comes down the left side, goes back over to the middle of the court to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff out the top of the key to House. House backs back out of that one as Bailey Trobe cut her off defensively. There's a switch on defense. Cordell's kind of in a zone defense right now. There's a drive baseline left. And a charge right there on Hinton, number 23, as Talon Wheeler will draw her second foul of the ball game. Here comes a sub in. Renee Jaworski comes in as Bailey Trobe checks out for the Lady Blue Devils. And it'll be an inbound play to Andrea Palmer. Andrea brings it up the middle of the floor, sets up at the top of the key, works over to the left side, then sets the offense as they get in their zone out to Renee Jaworski. In the paint to Trobe, back into Trobe, back to Evan Anderson. Evan Anderson on a turnaround from about 5 foot out. And Evan has her first 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Blue Devils. As we come down to the top of the key for the Hinton Lady Comets, working over to the right side. Kaylee House has the ball and have a little contact right there. Andrea Palmer helps her up. and Andrea draws her first foul. She might have bumped her just a little bit as they got into a little, not a scrum, but a just good defensive move right there, posting up, trying to not leave any open spots. Inbound to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff comes to the left side of the lane. Nothing there. Comes back to the top of the key for the Hinton Lady Comets. Out to Kaylee House. House works it over on the right side. She comes over to the left side, the near side now. Back over to the top of the key on the give and go. Shot on the right side by number 21. That'll be Kirchhoff with her first 2 points of the ball game. 21-10 is our score. An 11-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets. The lob pass into Evan Anderson. Point blank range layup right there, and she came too wide open. A little bit strong, and it bounced a couple times on the rim before it rolled out wrong for the Lady Blue Devils. With 3:15 to go in this first half of play, ball comes down to Kaylee House. She clears it down to number 20. That'll be Weathers. She drives in the paint, puts up a prayer on the left side. Shot put back up, and I think Kenley Dodd is going to draw her first foul for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And this will put number 10 and Alexandra Kimball into the free throw line to shoot shoots two free shots right here. She'll get to take two. She's in the act shooting with 3 minutes left in this first half of play. Her first free shot bounces off to the left, wrong side. Bailey Trobe checks back in, and Kenley Dodd comes out to take a little breather right here for the Lady Blue Devils. And let's see, Alexandra Kimball gets ready to take her second free shot. She steps up to the line, dribbles it 3 times, then she gets ready to put it up. Looks good, rolls out wrong for Cordell. Rebounded by Bailey Trobe, clears it out to Andrew Palmer. Coach Rogers is walking the court right here, saying go, go, go. Out on the right side to Renee Jaworski. 3-ball put up offline a little bit, but Andrew Palmer gets the rebound for the Lady Blue Devils. Back to Renee Jaworski in the paint to Evan Anderson. She looked right and then came back left, back out to Evan Anderson at the top of the key. Evan gets there, and shot put up by
Camden Davis for 3.
Camden Davis drops a big 3 in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. That's her first 3 right there, and she makes that one, makes it 21-13, an 8-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets. Coming into the paint over here on the near side, top of the key to Kaylee House. House works with the ball, comes back in to the near side. Driving in is Combs, back out high. Lob in the paint, turn around by Kimball, rebounded by Evan Anderson, clears it out to Camden Davis. Camden Davis takes the ball, comes into the near side to the free throw line. Camden Davis, back-to-back threes right there. Camden Davis has another one. Timeout on the floor by the Hinton Comets. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
And we're back here at the Cordell Lady Blue Devil Gymnasium. 21-16 is our score with 1:51 to go here in this first half of play. What had been an 11-point lead for Hinton has been cut to 5 at 21-16. Timeout was called by Hinton, so they'll inbound the ball and bring it up the court. Coach from Hinton didn't like what he was seeing right there. And their coach is Billy Burnett right there for Hinton. So Billy Burnett talked to his girls to try to set them down a little bit. And Hinton has the ball out here to Kaylee House. She drives over the right side, tries to take it all the way to the hole, a little bit strong. And ball comes out to Andrew Palmer after a rebound by Bailey Trobe. Down the court we go to the right side to Renee. Back down here to the corner, tapped out of bounds by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. With 1:27 to go here in this first half of play. Cordell will inbound down on the Geezer bench in with the 5-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets. Out high to Evan Anderson. Evan gets the ball in to Andrew Palmer. No, that's Bailey Trobe. She turns, puts up a shot, and she'll be fouled by number 13, and she'll shoot 2 free shots. Number 13, Cabri House, gets her first foul. Bailey Trobe on her free shots right here. She'll get to shoot 2 right here on this possession, and so she hits her first one. So she's 2 of 3 at this point, and she'll get to take one more. 21-17, a 4-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets. Bailey Trobe, free shot off the back iron right there, rolls out wrong, comes out to Haley Combs. Combs with the ball, clears it over the right side to Kaylee House. House comes back to the top of the key, little spin move in the paint right side, back down in the corner, shot put up from 3-point land, out to Kimball on the left side. Shot put back up from 3-point land. Camden Davis took that away from one of the Hinton Lady Comets, and there'll be a lob pass down to Bailey Trobe, and she's called for the travel with a little bit, maybe not contact, but good defensive pressure by the Hinton Lady Comets. 21-17, a 4-point lead for Hinton with 55 seconds left in this first half of play. Hinton inbounds, full court pressure defense by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, putting a little pressure on them for the first time. Kaylee House with the ball in the backcourt, clears it down to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff back the other way in the paint to Kimball, lobs one up, and it'll be a foul on number 10, Alexandria Kimball, as she kind of went over the back on a frustration foul as she missed her shot and then gave Cordell a little push right there on the deal. That's 5 team fouls for Cordell, 4 team fouls for the Hinton Comets with 30 seconds left in this first half of play. Hinton with a 4-point lead at 21-17. Out on the left side to Camden Davis. Picks up her dribble, back to the right side to Renee Jaworski. Renee dribbles a couple of times, left side over to Camden Davis, over to the left corner to Bailey Trobe. In the paint to Evan Anderson, out to Renee Jaworski. 3-ball on the way off the rim right here. It'll be Hinton ball to Kaylee House with 7 seconds. She comes down to the left corner, spin move, back out high, shot put up from 3-point land. Draws front iron right here. And at halftime, the Hinton Lady Comets lead the Cordell Lady Blue Devils by a score of 21-17. We're going to hear from our sponsors and be right back. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil basketball right here on 106.9 FM.
Want to beat the heat? Run appliances like dishwashers and dryers late in the evening to keep the heat from affecting your comfort. Use cold water to wash clothes, and remember to unplug electric chargers, televisions, and any other appliances when you are not using them. Caulk exterior windows and doors and seal openings where pipes and ductwork meet the outside. Ceiling fans are a great low-cost way to move air so you don't keep that AC running all day. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges, and dishwashers, and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
When a need arises for an attorney, you want the best possible choice in your corner, right? So you contact Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law in Cordell. She handles family law, criminal law, deeds, wills, and probates. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, needs to be your first call at 580-832-3848. Sky is a proud supporter of Cordell Blue Devil Sports. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, 127 East Main in Cordell. Your first call when you need an attorney at 580-832-3848.
One day they're plain grown up. The next day they are one. As time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expense may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Phil Cleaver. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office in Cordell for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hey, did you know that the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell has fresh, custom-made pizza made to order with your favorite toppings every day, all day until 7 p.m., except on Sunday when they're closed. And they even deliver it right to your door if you want, from 2 to 7 Monday through Thursday. They even have hot wings. And all this on top of their everyday delicious food. Friday's beans, fried potatoes, and cornbread are a big favorite of mine, too. So put a little sunshine in your day and stop by or carry out your favorites from the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell today.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue!
High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Every team knows that two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Kylie Rogers and her team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Kylie Rogers at 832-5302.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel are proud to be Blue Devil boosters. They're proud to sponsor the broadcasts on the radio, and they encourage all of you to attend every game you can and support these fine young people. When you need them, Larry and Kimberly will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They take care of all the details. A family serving families. Proud to be a part of Cordell and Sentinel. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel.
Everything you need and
Lady Blue
expect from a
Devils as they
convenience
inbound
store
on the
is
far side
always...
of the court, bringing it into the near side. Cordell with a possession here, shot off the left side. Bailey Trobe had a rebound right there, tried to go back up with it, and she's fouled by number 23. Talon Waters will draw her, Wheeler will draw her third foul right there. That's a good matchup between Talon Wheeler and Bailey Trobe, both good aggressive type players right here. And there's a problem with the time clock right here. It should say 8 minutes, and it says 8 minutes and 10 seconds. They started it with 9. Just trying to give a few extra minutes right here to get everything working right here for the Lady Blue Devils. And Coach Bobby's running it down right here, so to run a little time off the clock. And so Bailey Trobe will take free shots right here. She's hit 2 of 4 from the free throw line, has 2 points in the ball game right here. And 21-17 is our lead here at halftime as we just started the second period of the third period of play right here, the second half. And it'll be Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Bailey Trobe gets ready for her first free shot off the rim right there. She's been hitting 1 of 2. The first night she shot free shots, she hit 12 of 13. I think she's working harder physically on her other aspects of the ball game right here. And that one drops in there, so she's staying at 1 of 2 on every possession. So she's hit 3 of 6 at this point. 21-18 is her score. Over on the far side, number 21, Callie Kirchhoff has the ball. Goes back in the left side. Layup there by Talon Wheeler. She went from the right side to the left side around the perimeter right there, around the lane, and put one nice layup on the left side. Andrew Palmer back out to Bailey Trobe, into Renee Jaworski, out to Evan Anderson, back into Camden Davis. Jump shot from the free throw line by the Lady Blue Devils will not go down for Cordell. That was put up by Evan Anderson. Comes back out to the Hinton Lady Comets, leading 23-18, a 5-point lead. Back over to the left side to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff comes to the right side of the lane in front of the Hinton bench, dishes the ball off to the corner down here. Comes back out to Kirchhoff at the top of the key. She'll work over to the left side, then back into the lane. Back out here to Kaylee House. House with the ball. Clears it back out on the left side to Wheeler. Wheeler holds the ball high. Defense got to come out on her. Back to the right side over here to number 11. Shot put up. Rebounded by Evan Anderson as her shot was partially blocked by Cordell. And back out to Andrew Palmer with 6.5 left in this third period of play. Renee Jaworski with the ball out to Evan Anderson in the paint to Bailey Trobe. Bailey gets the ball back out to Camden Davis to Renee Jaworski. Renee steps in. Back over the left side to Bailey Trobe into Evan Anderson. Goes right, looks left, puts it up. And Evan Anderson has her 4th point of the ball game for the Lady Blue Devils. And it'll be a 3-point lead for Hinton as 23-20 with 6 minutes left in this third period of play. So we've played 2 minutes into the second half right here. And it will be, ball comes out to the Hinton Lady Comets, back out high to Kirchhoff, over the left side to Combs in the paint. The drive on the left side, nothing there. Good defense by Evan Anderson, blocks her out of that one. Shot put up by number 23, and Talon Wheeler has her first 3 of the ball game, gives her 7 points in the game, and a 6-point lead for Hinton at 26-20. Out to Renee Jaworski in the paint to Evan Anderson. The ball, she got trapped off of that one. The ball comes out to Hinton. shot on the left side is no good. Rebound by Andrew Palmer for the Lady Blue Devils. Lob pass down court goes to Bob Henline, editor for the Cordell Beacon, and he takes a picture of it, steps out of the way, and lets the ball bounce. It'll be Hinton ball. Right here is number 13, Kaylee House, will inbound for the Lady Comets into Kirchhoff, Callie Kirchhoff, and back over to House. So she'll bring the ball up the timeline on the near side. Checks with Coach Billy Burnett, see what the play is right here at this point. Now she'll work over to the left side, the far side, the south side, and comes back in, lob pass in the paint. Down to number 20. Good block by Evan Anderson right there as Sierra Weathers tried to put a shot up over her, and Evan Anderson blocked that one out to Andrew Palmer. Andrew with the ball on the left side to Bailey Trobe. Left side over to Camden Davis. Back out high to Renee Jaworski. Right side over to Andrew Palmer. Andrea made a move right here. You got to love the fact that she picked up her dribble and put one extra move in on that effort before she could release the ball. And by the ball hanging up on her hand right here, it's a turnover for the Lady Blue Devils. 26-20, Hinton on top with 4.5 left in the third period of play. Ball comes down on the right side to Hinton, to House. She'll work back over to the left side, over to the corner to Combs, down to the baseline left. There's a drive in the paint, drag that pivot foot right there. Good defense by Bailey Trobe as she couldn't get rid of the ball, and the defense was there in time. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout and join them. We're going to take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
We're back. As we come back to live action right here, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils called a quick timeout. Coach Rogers talking to her girls. The girls are working extremely hard right here and doing a good job at this point. 26-20 is our score as the Hinton Lady Comets lead the Cordell Lady Blue Devils here in the third period of play. We're almost halfway through this third period right here. It'll be Cordell ball on the far side. Camden Davis to inbound to Andrew Palmer. Andrew crosses the timeline. Gets her dribble up to the left side to Bailey Trobe. Back out to Camden Davis. In the paint to Evan Anderson. Gotta love the effort right there. Evan Anderson got a little bit strong on the right side and lost her balance, and she's called for the travel right there. Maybe one extra hop right there to regain her balance, so no problem there. Out at the top of the key for the Hinton Lady Comets, down to the corner down here in the right corner. And there's a drive, hands off to the corner one more time. Clears back out on the near side to House. House to the left side to Kirchhoff. In the paint, left side to number 23. Turns, puts it up, and Talon Wheeler has her 7th point this period. 9th point in the ball game, and an 8-point lead for Hinton at 28-20. And hands it off to Renee Jaworski as she took that handoff and one extra step to put up the shot right here, and it'll be Hinton ball right here. And the Hinton Lady Comets will inbound on the far side. Inbound to number 13 is Kaylee House. House takes her time, bring the ball up the court for the Hinton Lady Comets. And on the far side, top of the key, she waits, looks, the lob pass into the top of the key, left side over to Weathers. Weathers clears it back out. There's a drive on the left side, puts up the shot. As a prayer, she's going down, puts up the layup. And so on the free throw line will be number 23. Number 23 gets, Bailey Trobe gets the foul. And number 23 to take the shot. Taylor Wheeler hits the deuce, and she'll get to take one more. She'll get to take a free shot right here. 30-20, a 10-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils with 3:11 left in this third period of play. And Talon Wheeler, one-handed push shot, left-handed. She hits her first free shot of the night. Gives her 10 points this period, 12 in the ball game, and an 11-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets, matching the biggest lead they've had in this ball game at this point. Out here on the near side is Camden Davis with the ball over the right side to Andrea Palmer. Palmer dribbles in the paint to Evan Anderson. Good defense by Hinton prevented Evan Anderson from getting that loose ball, that bounce pass to her, and Hinton comes up with a loose ball. It'll be Hinton ball down to the corner to number 11 as Combs in the paint to Wheeler. Wheeler. She put that shot up a little bit strong over the rim. Comes back the other way for the Lady Blue Devils. There's a steal right here by the Hinton Lady Comets. Right side number 11. And Haley Combs has a deuce for the Lady Comets. Makes her 8th point in the ball game. And a 33-20 lead for the Hinton Lady Comets. Timeout on the floor by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to 107 The Zone FM.
Check out the great savings this month at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Get total cash incentives of $7,500 on F-150 XLTs or 0% for 72 months, and on Expedition XLTs, get 0% for 60 months and $7,030 in customer cash. Or you can get $9,780 in total customer cash. Hey, it's the Hurry Up and Save sale. Check it out and check out our used inventory. See Tom or David for your best deal. Ford, go further at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. We're always wheeling and dealing.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Back here at Lady Blue Devil Gymnasium. It's Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Hinton Lady Comets hooking it up right here. Hinton has the lead right here with 2:13 left in this third period of play. 33-11, biggest lead of the ball game for the Hinton Lady Comets. They led by 11 one other time in the first half before Cordell cut into that lead, and Hinton has been hitting their shots right here, getting the lead back to Cordell. Ball comes out to Camden Davis. Good defense by Hinton right here. Ball stolen away right there by Alexandra Kimball. Kimball gets the loose ball back to her teammate out to Kaylee House. House at the top of the key. House works over to the right side, down to the corner down here. Down in the corner, back down to Kimball. Back in the paint to Wheeler. Left side shot put up. There's a little push by the Hinton Lady Comets. Camden Davis went to the floor right here on an extra little push. Number 23, Wheeler, draws her 4th foul for the Hinton Lady Comets. But she's had a big third period of play, 10 points in the third period, 12 in the ball game. She may come back later if needed. 33-20 is her score. The Hinton Lady Comets lead the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Down here on the left side into Evan Anderson. Turn around, puts a shot back up, has it blocked by number 10, Alexandra Kimball. Ball comes out to Haley Combs. Combs over the left side to Kaylee House. Kaylee House over the left corner to Kaylee Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff with the ball, picks up her dribble, gets it back over to House. House lobs in the paint to Weathers. Weathers on the right side, down near the corner down here. Back out high to Kaylee House. House drives in, puts one up through traffic, gets her own rebound in front of the Geezer bench right there. Goes out the left wing, puts up a three, and Kaylee House hits her second three of the night. She has 8 points in the ball game, 2 threes and a deuce. 36-20, a drive by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Count the basket right here, and we'll shoot one free shot. Foul on the Hinton Lady Comets. Number 21 draws the foul. Kaylee Kirchhoff draws her first foul of the ball game. And on the Andrea Palmer will go to the free throw line. She'll go to the free throw line for her first time on the free throw line in this ball game. She gets ready, puts her first one up, bounces high, comes out wrong to Alexandra Kimball. Kimball gets hands off the ball to Kaylee House. House comes up the right side, guarded by Andrea Palmer. She'll go back over to the other side, left side, back out. She'll come back to the top of the key with 30 seconds left in this third period of play. 36-22, a 14-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets right here. Back out high to number 13 is Kaylee House. House with the ball, just dribbling back and forth, clears it over to Haley Combs. They're just going to go for one shot right here, put on a dribbling exposition right here. Back out to House, dribbles on the right side, guarded by Camden Davis. She'll start to drive. Camden reaches in there and be called for her foul. That'll be her first foul called during the ball game. Probably a little contact every direction right here, but it's the first one called at that point. It'll be an inbound play for the Hinton Lady Comets with 7 seconds left in this third period. Inbound on the right side down here, back out the top of the key. Shot put up from distance right here. Camden Davis with the rebound. And at the end of 3, it's Hinton 36, Cordell 22. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Listen, friends, if you live in Ouachita County, getting a Cordell Beacon every week is a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Lady Blue Devil Gymnasium as we get ready for the 4th and final period of play. The Lady Blue Devils have dug themselves a hole right here, and Hinton leads 36-22, a 14-point lead. The Lady Blue Devils can overcome this when they won their first ball game last Friday night down at Hobart in an excellent ball game down there. The Lady Blue Devils were 1-2 on the season. Didn't get to check the Hinton record before they came into this, and I think they've played a couple of games, but we should see Hinton again at the Burns Flat tournament right here. I'll give you more information on the Burns Flat tournament here between the ball games right here, because Cordell and Hinton and Hobart will be in the Burns Flat tournament, to name a few of the teams right there that'll be there. Lokiba Sickles also, and Oklahoma Christian Academy, and Fort Cobb, and I think one more. I'll have to look at my notes and see what all that is, but there's going to be a big tournament starting on Thursday right here at the Burns Flat Gymnasium. It's been a couple years since we've been in the Burns Flat Deal City tournament, as it had gone away for a few years and they've got it restarted, so we're glad to be back in the Burns Flat Deal City tournament starting on Thursday at 11 a.m. There's a lot of ball games to be seen over there. Come over and enjoy the hospitality of Burns Flat starting on Thursday at 11 a.m. Ball's being dribbled around, handled around here by the Hinton Lady Comets. They've got the 14-point lead. They don't have to shoot a shot if they can put on a dribbling exposition right here all the way around. Ball's being dribbled now by Haley Combs. She comes back to the near side to Caitlin House as House dribbles around, comes back in on the near side, works around the right side in front of the Hinton bench right here. And there's a foul called on Cordell, number 3. Andrea Palmer might have made a little contact right there as they were taking the ball right at her, just trying to frustrate the Lady Blue Devils, which Hinton has been able to do right here in this ball game. Cordell had cut this thing to a 4-point lead. There's a reach right there by Camden Davis. You can see there's a little bit of frustration on both ends of it, as the Lady Blue Devils working hard right here to stay in it, but there's been a few dribbling expositions right here. Inbound in the backcourt to Haley Combs. You've got time right there when you do that to kill 10 seconds. There's a shot off the glass. Ball pinballs around and goes right back over to Hinton on the far side of the court right here. And there will be a foul called on Cordell, I believe. Number 24, Camden Davis, kind of there's a little frustration because there's a lot of blocking going on in both directions right here. An intentional foul will give 2 free shots to Callie Kirchhoff right here, because both teams have been getting beat up right here, but Camden Davis kind of crossed her arms and did a block right there to keep from being run into again. And so the officials are talking over whether it's a shooting foul or not right here. So it's an intentional foul. And number 21, Callie Kirchhoff, will go to the free throw line to shoot free shots right here. This will be her first free shot. Ball drops in there and rips the net. That's her third point of the ball game for the Hinton Lady Comets. And Kirchhoff will get to take one more, and then the ball will go back to the Hinton Lady Comets. That one rolls out wrong, and it'll be Hinton ball on the far side of the court over here as Camden Davis will come out and take a little breather right here. And it'll be Hinton ball on the far side. 6:20 to go here in this fourth period of play. 37-22, a 15-point lead. 5-second count right there on the Hinton Lady Comets as they good defense by Cordell. Hinton could not get the ball inbounded, so they technically get 1 point off of that foul for Cordell, and the ball comes back to Cordell. Renee Jaworski inbounds to Andrew Palmer over the left side to Kinley Dodd. Kinley Dodd back out to Renee. Renee gets the ball back to Andrew Palmer. Top of key, little head fake. Drives in, dishes it back right side to Kinley Dodd. Kinley Dodd hands it off to Renee Jaworski. She steps in, puts one up from 15. Good defense right there by Evan Anderson. She fought off two Lady Comets to get that loose ball. But then as she was coming along the baseline, she might have stepped out of the bounds just a little bit right here. Full court pressure defense by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Coach Rogers says keep pressure on them all the way. Down the court we go to Alexandria Kimball. Ball comes back out high to Haley Combs. Combs with the ball. Coach Rogers says come out and guard them. That's all there is to it. You got to guard. There's a drive shot put up by number 11. Haley Combs has her 10th point of the ball game. As she hits that one. 39-22, a 17-point lead. As Bailey Combs has the ball, clears it out to Renee Jaworski, back over to Evan Anderson, back over the right side to Bailey Combs. There's a reach over the back by Andrew Palmer. She starts to drive, and a foul will be called on Hinton right there. Foul will be on number 20. That'll be on Sierra Weathers. Her first foul called in the ball game. And it'll be Cordell ball 1, 2, 3, 8, 10. That gets it over there. Inbound play to Cordell into Evan Anderson right here. And it'll be a foul on Hinton as we get ready for that one. Dual possessions called right there, not a foul. So 5, 10, 12. That'll be inbound to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, out high to Andrew Palmer. Ball's going to be tapped out of bounds by Hinton right there. It'll be Cordell ball. And we've got to have some points, ladies. That's all there is to it. Good possessions right here. 39-22, a 17-point lead for Hinton. Inbound out high to Kinley Dodd. Shot put up right here. Has it blocked right here. And it'll go back to the Hinton Lady Comets. Good effort right there all the way around for the Hinton Lady Comets as we come back to the east end of the court, back out on the corner out here. Hinton's going to run a little more time off the clock. We're under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. There's a drive by Alexandria Kimball as she turns around and puts a layup in on the left side, count the basket. Number 22 will draw the foul. Evan Anderson draws her second foul of the ball game. Kimball's second point. She has 2 points. Evan Anderson with her 2 fouls right here. And shot put up, rattles it in for a traditional 3-point play right here. 42-22, a 20-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Andrew Palmer on a give and go down to Evan Anderson. Ball pinballs through the traffic right there, and it's out of bounds off of the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. It will be Hinton ball. 4.5 left in the ball game right here. Hinton with the ball, driving down the court. Turns it down the corner, goes down to the baseline right. Saved by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Andrew Palmer goes down the right side to Renee Jaworski to Bailey Trobe. She turns, puts one up, and she'll be fouled by number 20 for the Hinton Lady Comets. And that'll be Sarah Weathers' second foul of the ball game. 42-22 with 4:19 left in the ball game. And on the free throw line, Bailey Trobe to shoot free shots. And her first one bounces around and rolls out wrong for Cordell. She'll get to take one more. Number 23, Talon Wheeler, checks back in for the Hinton Lady Comets. As on the free throw line, Bailey Trobe gets ready for her second attempt right here. And that one rolls around wrong, comes out wrong also for Cordell. So she's hit 3 from the free throw line tonight for her shooting. And Cordell needs more points out of every one of the players here. Out on the left side, over to the far side to number 11 is Haley Combs. Combs clears the ball back to Wheeler. Wheeler starts to drive left side, gets the ball back over to Haley Combs. Combs starts to dribble as Renee Jaworski has her covered up. Out here on the near side, ball's passed out to Wheeler. Talon Wheeler with the ball. She'll start to drive left side. There's a foul on Bailey Trobe as she draws her third foul right there. She got her feet crossed up a little bit and had to lean on number 23 for Hinton. And that'll be 17 fouls for Cordell, 5 team fouls for the Hinton Lady Comets. So 1 and 1 for Talon Wheeler. She's hit 1 free shot in the last period right there, so she'll get to take the 1 and 1 right here. First one is in and nothing but net. She'll get to take one more. That gives her her 13th point of the ball game. 43-22. Lady Blue Devils just are not in the same spirit right here as they were on Friday night down at Hobart when that ball game went good. That shot goes around, did not even draw iron. It'll be out of bounds for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Renee Jaworski inbounds to Andrea Palmer. Palmer comes into the left side, clears the ball back out to Kinley Dodd. Dodd clears it back over to Renee Jaworski on the right side, back over to Kinley Dodd on the left side. Dodd clears it back out to Bailey Trobe, over to Andrea Palmer. Nothing there from three-point land. She's guarded closely by Kirchhoff. Back over to the near side to Kinley Dodd. Dodd starts to wiggle, move, puts up a jump shot from the free throw line. And Kinley Dodd has her first 2 points of the ball game. And number 23, Bailey Trobe, goes down underneath the basket as they were a little bit close right there. She's going to come out. She fell wrong right there, but she'll be back in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. She said, get me out of there. And here comes Mackenzie Hoagland for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils with 3:11 left in the ball game. And Mackenzie Hoagland checks in as Bailey Trobe comes out to check it out a little bit. So she went down a little bit hard and might have stepped on somebody's foot, and that kind of turns your ankle when that happens. Ball comes down for the Hinton Lady Comets, taking their time getting across the timeline. There's a drive by House, dishes it off to the left side to Haley Combs. Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game right here. Hinton leads 43-24, a 19-point lead. Andrew Palmer putting a little pressure on the offense right there. Talon Wheeler back out to number 11 is Hallie Combs. Combs guarded by Renee Jaworski. She'll go left side, right side, comes back out top of the key. Drive down toward the basket by Kirchhoff, comes out top of the key to Kaylee House. Kaylee says, we'll back up and see what happens. As Mackenzie Hoagland gets out to guard her closely. Comes back over to Talon Wheeler. Wheeler with the ball. She'll drive in left side. And she's about to have the ball knocked out of her hands. She tried to throw it off at Cordell, but they say she was fouled before she got that far. And number 11, Kinley Dodd, will draw her third foul of the ball game. And it'll be a free shot shooting time for number 23, who just hit 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She'll get to take one right here. One hand push shot from the left side, left hand right there, and she's hit 3 of 4 from the free throw line. She'll get to take one more since she made her first one. 44-24, a 20-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets right here. And that one rolls around and comes out wrong, so it remains 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 44-24 with 2:13 to go in the ball game. Andrew Palmer dishes out right side to Renee Jaworski for the deuce right here. Renee has the deuce from about 12 foot out on the right side. Makes it 44-26 with 2 minutes left in this ball game. Andrew Palmer guarding very closely right there. And Andrew Palmer may have drawn her third foul for the ball game. Some of these are frustration fouls right here. The number 23, Talon Wheeler, will go to the line to shoot free shots. She's hit 3 of 5 so far for the Hinton Lady Comets. She should hit her first one, and she does. She's hit 4 of 6 right here. And then if she's going to be consistent, she should make this one, but she might miss it right here. 45-26, a 19-point lead for Hinton with under 2 minutes to go in this ballgame. Took her time, didn't even draw a net right there. And so she's been hitting 1 or 2. She did hit net on the wrong side of the ring right there. No problem. Andrew Palmer with the ball out on the left side to Kinley Dodd. Back to Renee Jaworski. Back out here to the near side to Mackenzie Hoagland. There's a drive right here by Kinley Dodd. Starts to put the shot up right here. And she has her shot blocked by number... Who are they going to give that foul? Number 13, Kaylee House draws her second foul right there. And Kinley Dodd has 2 points in the ball game. This will be her first trip to the charity stripe. Ball rolls around and drops in there, so Kinley Dodd has her 3rd point of the ball game. She'll get to take one more. 45-27, an 18-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets. That one's nice and high. Draws back iron. Andrew Palmer out to Renee Jaworski. 3-ball back iron again. Rebounded by the Hinton Lady Comets out to Haley Combs. Slows down as she gets to the timeline. She'll work over to the right side to run a little clock. 1:25 to go in the ball game. Hinton with the ball. Stolen away by Renee Jaworski. Left side as she's almost tomahawked out of there as Kaylee House will draw her 3rd foul right there. As Kaylee House said, you're not going to take a nice, easy free shot right here. Renee Jaworski was going in there and a little bit more effort, and I think Renee might be able to slam one right here. 45-27, first trip to the free throw line for Renee Jaworski. Back iron right here as she gets ready to take one more. 2 more Lady Blue Devils check in as Tristan Reimer checks in and Emma Estes checks in. Evan Anderson comes out and Andrew Palmer comes out. 1:23 to go in the ball game, and on the free throw line is Renee Jaworski. Looks at that one and drops that one in for her first free shot. 3 points in the ball game for her. 45-28 with 1:20 to go in this ball game. Hinton on top by 17. Over to the top of the key is Talon Wheeler. Wheeler starts to dribble, has a pick set up for her on the far side. Loses her dribble after that nice screen by her teammate. Then she's going to be so wide open, didn't know which way to go. And it'll be Cordell ball with 1:05 to go. Renee Jaworski drives through, puts it up right side for the layup. A little bit strong and not quite close enough. Foul by number 10, Alexandra Kimball draws her first foul, her second foul of the ball game. And on the free throw line, Renee Jaworski, free shot is good. Good job right there. She'll get to take that one. She'll get to take one more now. She hits the front end of the 1-and-1. And so got to have one more right here. Front iron rolls out wrong, rebounded by Wheeler for the Hinton Lady Comets. Dribbling through traffic right here as Mackenzie Hoagland stays with her step for step. We're down to 50 seconds left in this ball game. Pass into the paint, right side travel called. Number 12 started to make a move right there as the defense was there. She couldn't quite get that one to work right there, and it will be Hinton ball, Cordell ball, as Cordell brings the ball up. Renee Jaworski looks at a 3, left side over here to Kinley Dodd, back over to the right side to Renee Jaworski. Shot is put up, comes back out to the Hinton Lady Comets to Talon Wheeler with 30 seconds left in this ball game. 45-29, a 16-point lead for the Hinton Lady Comets over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. They could just dribble this out, but I don't think Mackenzie Hoagland's going to leave them that much room. She said, if I've got somebody in the corner, and Wheeler said, I need some help over here, because Mackenzie Hoagland almost had her boxed in out here. Out to Tristan Reimer on defense, over to Mackenzie Hoagland on defense. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Final score will be Hinton 45, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils 29. And we're going to take a 2-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on 107 The Zone.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the clinic pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Want to beat the heat? Run appliances like dishwashers and dryers late in the evening to keep the heat from affecting your comfort. Use cold water to wash clothes and remember to unplug electric chargers, televisions, and any other appliances when you are not using them. Caulk exterior windows and doors and seal openings where pipes and ductwork meet the outside. Ceiling fans are a great low-cost way to move air so you don't keep that AC running all day. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a non-profit facility since 1948. Experience the non-profit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
When a need arises for an attorney, you want the best possible choice in your corner, right? So you contact Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law in Cordell. She handles family law, criminal law, deeds, wills, and probates. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, needs to be your first call at 580-832-3848. Sky is a proud supporter of Cordell Blue Devil sports. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, 127 East Main in Cordell. Your first call when you need an attorney at 580-832-3848.
One day they're plain grown up. The next day they are one. As time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expense may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Phil Cleaver. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office in Cordell for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hey, did you know that the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell has fresh, custom-made pizza made to order with your favorite toppings every day, all day until 7 p.m., except on Sunday when they're closed. And they even deliver it right to your door if you want, from 2 to 7 Monday through Thursday. They even have hot wings. And all this on top of their everyday delicious food. Friday's beans, fried potatoes, and cornbread are a big favorite of mine, too. So put a little sunshine in your day and stop by or carry out your favorites from the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell today.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Every team knows the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Kylie Rogers and her team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Kylie Rogers at 832-5302.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
As we come back to live action here at the Blue Devil Gymnasium, we're getting ready for the boys' ball game. I'll give you a rundown of the Hinton Lady Comets and the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. For the Hinton Lady Comets, I didn't have a number 12 on my roster, so I can't tell you who that was, but Brylan Holman got in late in the ball game and did not score. Alexandra Kimball had 3 points. Callie Kirchhoff had 3 points. Sierra Weathers had 6, Kaylee House had 8, Hallie Combs had 10, and then Alexandra Kimball had senior number 13.
Senior number 32, Dollenberg. Senior number 5, Dagan Bowling.
Well, half these numbers, I don't even know if I've got them on their roster right here. Well, I'm trying to get the starters for the Hinton Comets, and I don't see half of these players on my roster right here. There's 2 of them. We'll get more of them as we get to it. But for the Hinton Lady Comets, and Talon Wheeler had 15 points for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. For the Lady Blue Devils, Emma Estes got in with no points. Kristen Reimer got in. Mackenzie Hoagland got in. Then the rest of the Lady Blue Devils had points right here. Kenley Dodd had 3 points. Camden Davis had 8 points. Bailey Trobe with 3. Evan Anderson with 4. Renee Jaworski with 4, and Andrew Palmer wind up with 7. Next action for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils will be at the Burns Flat Deal City Tournament when they play Thomas at 1:30 on Thursday. So I'll give you more information on that in just a second as we get ready for the starting lineups for the Hinton Comets right here. The Hinton Comets are coached by Lance Scales. Lance Scales. Talked to him several times. He's a good coach, so I'm sure he has his boys about ready right here. His assistant is Zachary House, and 32, 22, 32, I'm trying to get some names and numbers. 35. As we go up, I may just have to give you numbers here tonight because Some of these are on the roster, some of them are not. Hinton Comets are in here. Number 13 is Jordan Tisdale down on the left corner to number 32. Puts up the shot. Rebounded by Gage Keister for the Cordell Blue Devils. Gage has the ball. He'll work over the left side to Brady Reimer. Brady holds the ball out high as the Blue Devils set up the offense. Almost running four high right here. Over to Raiden Keeney. Left side, Reimer puts up a three. Good tie up by Carson Nickel. Good effort right there with him and number 32. That'll be, I see a 35, 34. I don't see a 32. They got a nice small print right here, and I'll have to get some of those numbers at halftime. Possession there goes to the Cordell Blue Devils. They lose it on the turnover. In dual possession, Brady Reimer ties it up with number 12. That'll be Luke Spady. Okay, so we'll try to get some of these for you here as we can and get that caught up. I had a few technical difficulties early, so it took a little time to get everything lined out. No score in this ball game. We played the first minute out here. Out on the left side, number 13 puts up a three, draws backboard, rebounded by Bodie Gallagher, clears it out to Brady Reimer. Reimer will bring it up the court for the Cordell Blue Devils as gets out to Raiden Cooney, back over to Brady Reimer left side, over to Bodie Gallagher on the left side. Give and go to Gage Keister, goes in, puts up the shot, and let's see, fouled by number 22. He'll take two. Fouled by number 22. 22, Wheeler. Wheeler draws his first foul, and Gage Keister to shoot two free shots right here. First one's off the rim, no good. It will be, let's see, number 22 is Wheeler, is Tristan Wheeler, okay. Gage Keister hits 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and will go back the other way for the Hinton Comets. Out to number 13 is Jalen Tisdale. Still away by the Cordell Blue Devils. We head back the other end. Gage Keister clears it back to Brady Reimer. Pinballs round to the Hinton Comets. Back over to Tisdale. Tisdale on the left side gets elevated down baseline left. Shot goes up. And number 12 will get to shoot free shots right here as Gage Keister draws his first foul. And on the free throw line will be number 13. Spady. Did he hit his first one? He hits his first one. He'll get to take one more. 1-1's our score right here. And Spady hits 2 of 2 from the free throw line for the Hinton Comets. And we head back the other way. Hinton leads Cordell 2-1 right here, a double up. 6:11 remaining in the first period. Gage Keister starts to drive, has the contact right there by number 5. Bolin will get his first foul. His first foul in the ball game. Inbound play right here. And Bodie Gallagher is there. Number 1-3. Spady. Tisdale, number 1-2. I thought it was on 13, yeah. It was on 13, called wrong. Inbound out high to Gage Keister. Gage works around, comes into the left side, out high to Carson Nickel. Left side over to Brady Reimer, starts to move in to the free throw line on the left side. Back to Carson Nickel, starts to go in, goes up, clears it back over to Bodie Gallagher on the left wing. Bodie Gallagher back to Brady Reimer. Reimer spin move in the paint, dishes out right side to Raiden Keeney, and back over to Bodie Gallagher left side. Finds an opening, drives in, finger roll. Finger roll. They're going to wave that shot off. Number 1-4, charge, does not count. Bodie Gallagher, great move right there, but ran over the traffic right there. So his finger roll layup does not count right here. 2-1's our score, Hinton on top of the Cordell Blue Devils here with 5:25 left in this first period of play. Out here on the left side to number 22 is Wheeler. Wheeler works over to the left side to number 13 is Spady. Tisdale and Spady, yeah. Shot on the left side. Rebound by the Hinton Commons. Comes back out. Goes in. Travel right there. Good move by Wheeler. He tried to draw the defense when it didn't happen. He made one more move and is called for the travel. Carson Nickel inbounds to Brady Reimer. He'll take ball over to the far side, the south side, crossing the timeline, headed toward the east end. Geezer bench in the paint to Cordell Blue Devils. Pinballs round off of Cordell. It'll be Hinton ball out to number 32 for the Hinton Comets. Out on the far side, there's a drive by Wheeler, puts it on the floor, baseline right down to Tisdale. Tisdale starts to drive out to the near side to Spady over the left side. Drive, one extra run. Number 32 gets a nice layup right there. Somebody called walk. It looked like he took one extra. Dallenberg, yep. 32 is Dallenberg, okay. In. Back the other way to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie gets the ball over to Brady Reimer. Back to the near side to Carson Nickel. Carson back out to Gage Keister. 3 ball from distance right there. Hits a big 3 right there for the Cordell Blue Devils. And we're tied at 4 right here. Out at the top of the key is number 13, Spady, with the ball left side over to Wheeler. Wheeler with the ball back over to the left side. Left corner, number 32 puts up the shot, goes in and out of the hands of Hinton right to the Cordell cheerleaders. It'll be Cordell ball with 3:48 remaining in this first period of play. We're all tied up at 4 points apiece. Brady Reimer brings it to the top of the key. He'll work over to the right side, looks left, comes back over to the right side, down to Carson Nickel, to Bodie Gallagher, back over to the near side to Gage Keister, back over to Carson Nickel. Carson starts to dribble out of traffic right there. Defense had him covered into Raiden Keeney, right side, layup. He gets his first layup of the ball game, and Cordell has the lead again. They led at 1-0. Now they lead at 6-4 here with 3:15 to go in this first period of play. Out on the right side, shot put up from distance by number 22. Carson Nickel was screened out of that rebound. Shot put up by number 32 off the rim right here. Tipped out by Wheeler, number 22, back over to the near side. There's a drive, dish off the corner to Wheeler, puts up the 3, and Bodie Gallagher goes up. Number 12 draws the foul. That'll be Tisdale, draws his second foul. That'll be actually his first foul. 6-4, Cordell leads right here. And who checks in right here? Number 32, Dawson Willard, checks in for the Cordell Blue Devils with 2:52 to go in this first period of play. Cordell leads 6-4. Brady Reimer with the ball. Comes down here to Dawson Willard, out to Gage Keister, starts to drive, dishes over to Raiden Keeney, back over to the near side, back over to the left side, give and go to Gage Keister. Had a nice move, defense was there, took one extra step, and that's a turnover for the Cordell Blue Devils. 2:33 to go in this first period. Low scoring first period right here. It looks like Blaine Larson's going to check in for Cordell right here as he comes in over on the far side. Ball comes loose, kicks it back out to the near side to Spady, off the line, no good. And Gage Keister taps the ball away. Left side, Carson Nickel got airborne right there, and Carson Nickel will count the basket. Carson Nickel draws his first foul.
Carson Nickel, his first.
And on the free throw line will be Dallenberg, as he'll get to take the free shot. Or he'll get to take the traditional and one. We're tied at 6 right now with 2:14 to go in this first period right here. Number 30 checks in, and number 12, Tisdale, comes out for the Hinton Comets. Number 32 on the free throw line. Dallenberg at the free throw line, gets ready for his traditional three-point play. It's in and good. Gives Hinton the lead at 7-6 with 2:13 to go in the first. Down to Brady Reimer, down the corner to Dawson Willard, back over to the corner to Gage Keister. In the corner right here, not a lot of room to Brady Reimer, finds an opening, drives in left side, puts it up, and good. Reimer gets a deuce right there and gives Cordell the lead at 8-7 with a minute 50 to go in this first period. Good effort right there. A travel called on Hinton, picked up the dribble and moved it just a little bit. And it will be Cordell ball on the far side. Number 22 checks back in. That'll be Tristan Wheeler checks back in. And Brady Reimer will inbound the ball for the Cordell Blue Devils. Minute 44. That's 100 seconds to go here in this first period of play. Brady Reimer over the corner to Gage Keister. Takes the deuce right there for his 6th point of the ball game right here. Cordell leads 10-7 as they come back the other way to the Hinton Comets. Number 5, Bolin is in to the near side. Number 3 looks at the ball over the left side. Number 3, Dallenberg, hits a big 3 from the left corner right here for the Hinton Comets. We're tied at 10 now. Out to Gage Keister, left side. Looks left, goes right. Baseline comes back out. The ball got hung up and he was out of bounds. Tried to tip it back in, but he was out of bounds when he did it. So it's still out of bounds off of the Cordell Blue Devils. 10-10's our score with 1:06 to go in this first period of play. A couple more subs in and out for the Hinton Comets right here as ball's being brought up by the Hinton Comets on the far side. That'll be number 22. That'll be Wheeler with the ball. Comes in right side, back to the near side. Number 22 puts up the shot off the rim right here. Gage Keister tips the ball out. He wide goes down wide left side. Nothing there. But the numbers were not there, so he backs back out, clears it over to Carson Nickel. Right side down to Blaine Larson, who just checked in. Back to the near side to Brady Reimer. 3-ball. Brady Reimer from the right corner drops the 3 in right here for the Cordell Blue Devils as Cordell retakes the lead at 13-10. Ball's pinballed around, tipped away by Brady Reimer. Got it to Carson Nickel, back to Brady Reimer. He'll bring the ball down the court for the Cordell Blue Devils. Down to 15 seconds, down to 12 seconds. Brady Reimer's going to wait till about 9 to run the play right here. They're down to 8. Coach says go on this one, down to 5. Comes in the left side to Gage Keister. Turns off the glass from about 10 foot out. And at the end of 1, Cordell leads 13-10. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel are proud to be Blue Devil boosters. They're proud to sponsor the broadcasts on the radio, and they encourage all of you to attend every game you can and support these fine young people. When you need them, Larry and Kimberly will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They take care of all the details. A family serving families. Proud to be a part of Cordell and Sentinel. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
As we come back to live action here at the Cordell Blue Devil Gymnasium, Cordell leads the Hinton Comets 13-10. This thing has been tied about 4 times already in this first period of play. Good contest, good ball game. We want to remind everybody that Hinton will be at the Burns Flat Deal City Tournament. Cordell, Burns Flat, Fort Cobb, Lokiba Sickles, OCA, which is Oklahoma Christmas Academy, and Thomas. Starting at 11 o'clock on Thursday, Hobart girls will play the OCA girls. At 12:15, it'll be OCA and Thomas. Then at 1:30, your Cordell Lady Blue Devils will play Thomas. Then at 2:45, Hobart will play Hinton. And then we'll continue in just a minute. Possession there goes to the Cordell Blue Devils. Inbound to Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer at the top of the key. He works over to the left side, comes back to the near side, back into Gage Keister, driving layup on the right side, and Gage Keister has his 8th point of the ball game. Drew the offense to the left side. Gage was wide open on the right side, and Lady Blue Devils have the 15-10 lead over there. I want to say condolences to the family of Creed Blouse, who they're here front row tonight. They had the services today for Creed. A lot of condolences, a lot of prayers for them as we move forward on this one. But big time service today. You just heard the deal from the Bodie Gallagher goes in and puts one up from your funeral services today. So a big effort all the way around. Community has really wrapped their arms around these people and helped them out. A lot of healing to be done in the near future. There's a drive on the right side by Hinton. The ball comes out to Bodie Gallagher. He'll clear it out to Brady Reimer. Reimer goes over to Bodie on the left corner. Back out to Gage Keister in the left corner. Back into Bodie Gallagher, out to Carson Nickel, into Braden Keeney. Carson Nickel, 3-ball from the top of the key. Pinballs around, comes out wrong for the Cordell Blue Devils. Goes to the Hinton Comets as we head back to the west end of the floor. 15-10 is our score. Cordell on top. That was over the top right there by number 30. Number 30 will draw his first foul for the Hinton Comets, and it'll be an inbound. Here comes a sub back in for Hinton. Spady, okay.
15 foul.
That's Seth Spady. And it'll be Cordell ball as Brady Reimer will bring it up the left side. Brady comes into the left corner, comes back out to the top of the key, comes in over the top right here. And Brady Reimer went over the top. He's going to be called for the charge right here. And Coach Gallagher is a little frustrated. He said, slow it down. You can do this. You don't have to go crazy on this one. 14 fouls on Cordell, 5 team fouls for the Hinton Comets with 6:20 to go here in this first half of play. Cordell on top, 15-10. Out to the top of the key over the right side to Dallenberg. Dallenberg back out the top of the key to number 3. Comes back over to the near side to number 13 is Tisdale. Tisdale drives in, clears it back out to the near side, back out the corner over here, top of the key to Dallenberg. Clears it back over the corner to number 3. Little mismatch right there. Got the speed, but good steal by Raiden Keeney. Raiden got airborne, but he was still able to reach over and tag that ball out of the air for the Cordell Blue Devils. So Hinton loses the possession right there. Out to the top of the key to Gage Keister. Left side over to Bodie Gallagher. 3-ball rolls across the rim and will not go down for Cordell. And as we come back the other way to the Cordell Blue Devils, there's a drive left side by number 22, Tristan Wheeler. Did that not go down? It did go down. Tristan gets his first 2 points of the ball game. 15-12 is our score. Out Carson Nichols, Gage Keister at the top of the key. Gage left side puts up a 12-foot jumper. Gage Keister has 10 points for the Cordell Blue Devils with 5 minutes remaining in this first half of play. Ball out high to Jalen Tisdale. Tisdale over on the right side to number 3. Gets it out top of the key to Dallenberg. Dallenberg works over the left side to Tisdale. Finds an opening, drives in. Gets elevated, gets the basket and one. Fouls on number 1-2. Carson Nickel draws his first foul. And so we'll go to the free throw line to shoot free shots for the Hinton Comets. Blaine Larson's in and Dawson Willard. A couple more subs in and out for the Hinton Comets right here. Number 13 is on the free throw line. That'll be Jalen Tisdale to shoot free shots. And 17-14 is your score. A 3-point lead for the Cordell Blue Devils. Tisdale, first free shot, rattles in and out. Gage Keister with the rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils. See that Creed Blouse that died last Wednesday. His brother, he's a half brother to Gage Keister. Gage had a tough ball game to play last Friday down at Hinton. He kind of got the lid off the bucket in the fourth period of play, then had a great game for the Cordell Blue Devils, but it takes forever to get over a situation like that one. So, like I said, just have prayers for the Creed's family as everybody's working through this one all the way around. 17-14, Cordell leads by 3 right here. The ball comes out high to Tisdale. Tisdale double teamed right here by, is that not double dribble? Tisdale drives left side, steps around the traffic. He technically picked up his dribble and then went again. 17-16, 1-point lead for Cordell here with under 4 minutes to go in this first half of play. Down in the corner to Bodie Gallagher. Clears it back out to the near side. Tipped out of bounds by, they're going to say it touched Cordell last, but it'll be Hinton ball with 3:50 left in this first half of play. Cordell leads by 1 at 17-16. Back the other way to Jalen Tisdale. Out high with the ball. Slows his dribble down. Sets up the play over the left side to Wheeler. Back out to Tisdale, top of the key. Waits, looks, comes back in. Nothing there. Works over to the right side. A 15-foot jumper off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 4 on the far side. And number 4 gets his first 2 points. Timeout on the floor. A timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 107 The Zone FM.
Check out the great savings this month at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Get total cash incentives of $7,500 on F-150 XLTs or 0% for 72 months. And on Expedition XLTs, get 0% for 60 months and $7,030 in customer cash. Or you can get $9,780 in total customer cash. Hey, it's the Hurry Up and Save sale. Check it out and check out our used inventory. See Tom or David for your best deal. Ford, go further at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. We're always wheeling and dealing.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
And as we come
Listen,
back
friends,
to live
if you live in
action
Ouachita
right here,
County, getting a
it'll
Cordell
be-
Beacon every...
As we come back to live action, it'll be Cordell inbounding the ball as Cordell calls the timeout. Into Raiden Keeney as he crosses the timeline. Left side to Bodie Gallagher from about 8 feet on the left side. And Bodie Gallagher has his first 2 points of the ball game. 19-18 as Cordell retakes the lead. Hinton had it at 18-17. There's a drive left side. There's a charge on number 4, Jason Pate. He ran over a couple of Cordell Blue Devils, but it was a good matchup, and they both went down right there. And number 4, Jason Pate, draws his first foul. Ball comes half court, back over to Brady Reimer. Reimer gets the ball over to the corner. Said, I need a little help right here, down to Bodie Gallagher on the left side. Ball comes loose at trying to make a pass and then thinking about it, and that gets it crossed up. It'll be Hinton ball. Cordell leads 19-18. Over the left side, shot put up by Cordova. And Oscar Cordova has his first points in the ball game from three-point range, gives Hinton the 21-19 2-point lead. Carson Nickel gets it across to Bodie Gallagher. Back out to Carson Nickel. 2:25 to go in this first half of play. Carson Nickel gets hung up out there as the defense gets in on him. Great defense by the Hinton Comets. There's Brady Reimer tries to do a step around right here. And number 3, Cordova, is going to be called for a foul. And this will put Brady Reimer on the free throw line to shoot 2 right here. Brady Reimer first trip to the free throw line. Got to have free shots right here. If he makes both of them, he can tie this ball game up. 21-19, Hinton leads by 2 with 2:19 to go in the first half. Rattles in and out a little bit strong, draws back iron, and comes out wrong for the Cordell Blue Devils. Number 32 checks back in, Dallenberg checks back in, and number 12, Luke Spady, checks out for the Hinton Comets. On the free throw line is Brady Reimer, second free shot, a little bit strong off the back iron, rebounded by Jalen Tisdale, so Hinton maintains their 2-point lead at 21-19. Tisdale with the ball over to Cordova on the near side, into number 4, drive through, puts up the layup, rebounded by Bodie Gallagher, and he's going to be fouled by number 4. Number 4, that'll be Jason Pate. So he draws his second foul. We go to the other end to shoot free shots. 18 fouls by Hinton, 5 team fouls by Cordell with 2:04 to go in this first half of play. And Hinton leads 21-19, a 2-point lead. Bodie Gallagher, free shot time. He has 2 points in the ball game. He'll get to take the 1-and-1 for the Cordell Blue Devils. So we need Bodie to make these free shots right here to help the Cordell Blue Devils out. First one off the iron, backside a little bit wrong, and it'll be Hinton ball with 2 minutes to go. Down to the near side to Jalen Tisdale. Tisdale on the far side gets it over to Wheeler. Wheeler works a little bit, gets the ball around. He said, no, too much defense here by Cordell, and we're going to have to work around and set up the defense with 100 seconds left in this first half of play. Hinton has the 2-point lead. Down in the corner is 32 is Dallenberg. Shot put up from distance, and Dallenberg has another 3 right there. 5, his 11 points in the ball game for the Hinton Comets. And we come back out to the far side. Brady Reimer puts up a 17-footer. Bodie Gallagher tries to touch it. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Hinton. Should be Cordell ball from that point right there. And they said, well, it's going back to Hinton right here. Coach Gallagher said, well, no, we'll wait. Minute 15, and it's a call on the other end right here. 24-19, a 4-point lead, 5-point lead for the Hinton Comets after that big 3 by the Hinton Comets. Makes it a 5-point lead out to Tisdale at the top of the key over the right side. Down in the corner right here, number 22 puts up a shot. That'll be Wheeler, has his 5 points in the ball game. 27-19, an 8-point lead for the Hinton Comets. Into Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer comes down, dished off the right side to Raiden Keeney. Raiden finds an opening, drives in right side off the rim, and with 35 seconds, Hinton has the ball back right here. Brady Reimer almost has it stolen away from Dallenberg. Dallenberg gets the ball down to Tisdale, down to the near side to Boland. Boland back out to the far side to Tisdale. 23 seconds left in this first half of play. Hinton has the 8-point lead at 27-19. Drive in by Tisdale, puts it up from the free throw line. Gage Keister gets the rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils. We're down to 10 seconds left in the first half. Gage Keister starts to work, comes back over to the left side, dribbles closely right here. He'll be fouled by number 13, Jalen Tisdale. Tisdale will draw his second foul. Okay, now that's right. And another sub comes in. 30, Seth Spady comes back in as he gets in there. 27-19, an 8-point lead for the Hinton Comets. Gage Keister goes to the free throw line. He's hit 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Need to make both of these right here, Gage, to help the Blue Devils out. 3.2 seconds remaining. He makes his first one. He'll get to take one more. Gives him 11 points in this ball game right here. And 27-20 is our score with 3.2 seconds left. Gage back iron right here. Ball pinballs around. Gage puts it up from 15, and it's good. Counts the basket right there. So at halftime, the Hinton Comets lead the Cordell Blue Devils by a score of 27-22. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
A broken window at your business, your car hits a deer, hail damages your roof, or worse, a tree falls on it. Accidents happen. It's a fact of life.
And when they do, the last thing you want is to fight with your insurance company to get them to help pay for the damage.
At Allen Giblett Insurance, our priority is helping you, which is why we're proud to partner with Goodville Mutual, an insurance company with a radically different opinion of accidents.
When accidents happen, Goodville responds with compassion. They embrace the opportunity to help you get back on track.
You may think having compassion as a core value makes Goodville a different kind of insurance company, and Allen Giblett Insurance agrees.
It's one of the reasons we say there's a lot of good in Goodville.
And for compassionate hometown personal service, contact Allen Giblett Insurance in Cordell today at 580-832-2881, offering quality insurance coverage options for your business, home, car, church, or farm.
There's a lot of good in Goodville, where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Want to beat the heat? Run appliances like dishwashers and dryers late in the evening to keep the heat from affecting your comfort. Use cold water to wash clothes and remember to unplug electric chargers, televisions, and any other appliances when you are not using them. Caulk exterior windows and doors and seal openings where pipes and ductwork meet the outside. Ceiling fans are a great low-cost way to move air so you don't keep that AC running all day. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
When a need arises for an attorney, you want the best possible choice in your corner, right? So you contact Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law in Cordell. She handles family law, criminal law, deeds, wills, and probates. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, needs to be your first call at 580-832-3848. Sky is a proud supporter of Cordell Blue Devil Sports. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, 127 East Main in Cordell. Your first call when you need an attorney at 580-832-3848.
One day they're plain grown up. The next day they are one. As time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expense may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Phil Cleaver. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office in Cordell for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hey, did you know that the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell has fresh, custom-made pizza made to order with your favorite toppings every day, all day until 7 p.m., except on Sunday when they're closed. And they even deliver it right to your door if you want, from 2 to 7 Monday through Thursday. They even have hot wings. And all this on top of their everyday delicious food. Friday's beans, fried potatoes, and cornbread are a big favorite of mine, too. So put a little sunshine in your day and stop by or carry out your favorites from the Sunshine Sunshine Cafe in Cordell today.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Every team knows the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Kylie Rogers and her team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Kylie Rogers at 832-5302.
Yeah, no problem. We're here. We're back ready for the second half of play right here. As we get ready for the second half, possession error will be, well, Hinton leads 27-22. I can't see the button. It should hit. Possession error goes to the Hinton Comets, so they'll inbound on the far side, the south side, headed to the Geezer bench end of the court on the east side. Like I said, this has been a tough week all the way around for the families and the community and stuff, so prayers go out to the family of Creed Blouse as we lost him last week. They had the funeral today, so keep them in your prayers in the days and weeks to follow. This is a tough time of year. 27-22, Hinton leads, and they have the ball. Ball comes into Jalen Tisdale over the left side to Wheeler. Wheeler back to Tisdale over on the left side, working on the east end of the court. Lob pass down to the number 12, goes over the back. Luke Spady tries. That was kind of a lob pass into Luke Spady, and he went over the back of two Cordell defenders. I think Coach Gallagher said stay in front of him. They like to make that lob pass and see if he comes open right here. So the ball comes down to Carson Nickel on the left side, out high. Gets it out to Gage Keister. Gage starts to work out high against Tisdale. Gage comes in, puts up a 10-footer, has the ball pinballed off of him, has the ball blocked off of him. And as we get ready for this next position, there's a good block by the Hinton Comets. Tisdale made the block. The ball comes down on the near side down here. Down the corner, shot put back up by number 32. Dallenberg has his 13th point of the ball game. And Hinton leads 29-22, a 7-point lead. Out to Bodie Gallagher. Said, nope, I'm not taking the three. Out to Brady Reimer, back to Bodie Gallagher. Dribble in, back out to Brady Reimer, puts up the three. It's good. Brady Reimer has his second three of the ball game. 29-25, a 4-point lead for the Hinton Comets as Hinton brings the ball down the court to the east end. Over to the right side down here. Shot put up from distance right here by Hinton. Brady Reimer with the rebound. Ball's pinballed out of his hands, but it goes right to Carson Nickel. Carson comes back to Brady Reimer. Bangs one off the backboard. It rolls around, will not go down from three-point land. And it goes back to the Hinton Comet. Tisdale goes in, finger roll for his 6th point of the ball game for the Hinton Comets at 31-25, a 6-point lead. Blaine Larson gets up to come in on the next possible time for the Cordell Blue Devils. Into Carson Nickel, sorry about that. Cameron's a cheerleader. Back over to the Hinton Comets on the far side is Tisdale, way out high. As he starts to work around, ball between the legs, trying to set up the offense for Hinton. Left side over to Oscar Cordova. Back down to the corner. I didn't see that as Oscar Cordova. No, that's number 5. That's Dagan Boland. Shot from the left side off the rim. Gage Keister with the rebound. And 31-25, a 6-point lead for the Hinton Comets right here. And Gage dribbles down, clears it back out to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie starts to move. They're going to call him for the foul. There'll be foul on number 12 or number 13. Number 22 will draw the foul. Tristan Wheeler will draw the foul for the Hinton Comets. And
second team foul.
Be an inbound play for the Cordell Blue Devils. A couple more Hinton Comets come in and out. Number 30 comes back in. Seth Spady checks back in. And it'll be an inbound play for the Cordell Blue Devils as Carson Nickel is baseline west to inbound. Tries to force one in right here. It's kicked out of bounds by the Hinton Comets. And because it's going to be inbounded to Gage Keister, but I think Hinton saw that coming. So as we get ready for this inbound pass, comes in out high to Gage Keister. Gage looked at shooting that one, comes into the free throw line, left side, puts up about a 17-footer, and Carson Nickel goes airborne and makes the foul right there. That'll be Carson's third foul for the Cordell Blue Devils. Brady Reimer comes back in, and Coach Gallagher said, that's all right. That was just a good effort right here. 5.5 to go in this third period of play. 6-point lead for Hinton at 31-25. Out to Tisdale in the paint to 32 is Dallenberg. Back out to Tisdale from three-point land off the front iron right here. Pinball's out to Dallenberg. Dallenberg comes in, has the ball stripped from him, and then it goes through the hands of Raiden Keeney. Left side starts to put up a shot right here, and Tisdale steps around and then comes out. And number 14, Bodie Gallagher, will draw his second foul right there. And it'll be a free shot shooting time by Jalen Tisdale. Jalen's had one opportunity earlier, and he'll get to take two. He was in the act of shooting here for Hinton. First free shot is up and in and good. That gives him 1 point right there. And 32-25 is our score with 5:07 to go in this third period of play. Jalen Tisdale's second free shot rolls around and drops in, so he hits 2 of 2 on that possession. So he has 8 points in the ball game and an 8-point lead for the Hinton Comets. Over to Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer gets the ball down here into Bodie Gallagher. Bodie Gallagher, we have a tie-up right here, dual possession. As Bodie Gallagher went to the floor, no. Number 32, Dallenberg, is called for the foul. Dallenberg is called for the foul right there. So he landed on top of him. So Dallenberg gets the foul, inbound to Blaine Larson, out to Brady Reimer, back out to Blaine Larson, comes in, left side over here to Bodie Gallagher, to Raiden Keeney, top of the key to Gage Keister. Drops one in there from distance right there, 33-28, and down to a 5-point lead for the Hinton Comets. Ball comes out high to the near side to Dallenberg. Dallenberg with the ball, clears it over to the near side, back to Dallenberg. In the paint, point blank range, number 30. And Seth Spady gets his first 2 points of the ball game for the Hinton Comets. 35-28, a 7-point lead for the ball goes out to Blaine Larson, right side three ball off the iron right here. Tapped out by Bodie Gallagher to Reimer. Rebounded by Gage Keister from the free throw line, drops it, puts one up from 15 off the rim, no good. Coach says, settle down, you got to make these shots right here. It's a 7-point lead for Hinton at 35-28 right here. The ball comes over to the near side, top of the key to Tisdale. Jalen Tisdale calls some teammates out to help him out over to the right side in the paint, back out to number 30, shot put up from distance. Bodie Gallagher gets the rebound, clears it out to Gage Keister to Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer works hard on this one, comes over to the left side to Gage to the near side. Going to be a foul called on Hinton, I think, Cordova. Foul's on number 11. Brady Reimer has his second foul right there. That is going after a loose ball right here, and Brady Reimer gets called for his second team foul. 35-28, a 7-point lead for the Hinton Comets with 3.5 left in this third period of play. Got Tisdale out high. Tisdale over here. Is that a timeout called on the floor right here? Timeout called by Hinton. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on 107.9 FM.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel are proud to be Blue Devil boosters. They're proud to sponsor the broadcasts on the radio, and they encourage all of you to attend every game you can and support these fine young people. When you need them, Larry and Kimberly will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They take care of all the details. A family serving families. Proud to be a part of Cordell and Sentinel. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store.
Cordell Blue Devils.
Raiden
Cuny makes a nice layup on the near side. Good down court pass to lead this off right here. 35-30 is our score right here with under 3 minutes to go in this third period of play. Ball comes out high to Tisdale. Tisdale gets the ball, get back. Raiden Cuny stays with him. Top of the key, working to the right side, tries to step through. Shot is off the glass. Number 30 puts it back up. And Seth Spady has his 4th point this period. Makes it 37-30, a 7-point lead for Hinton. Brady Reimer dishes out to Bodie Gallagher. 3-ball. Nothing but net right there. You get that little step and Bodie Gallagher drops it in there from distance. 37-33, a 4-point lead for Hinton here with coming up on 2 minutes left in this third period of play. Down to the corner over here. Back out high to Tisdale. Tisdale guarded by Blaine Larson. A little mismatch right there into Cordova. Into 32. He gets the triple team. Stolen away by Gage Keister. Coming in here. And Gage Keister gets called for the travel. He was in traffic. Had 3 defenders right there with him. And he lost the ball behind his back, got airborne, and still hung on to the ball, but he couldn't do anything with it when he came down and the travel. 4-point lead for Hinton, 37-33, into Tisdale. Tisdale comes over to Cordova, left side over to the corner, into the other number 30. Spady has 6 points this period right here for the Hinton Comets. 39-33, back to a 6-point lead, out to Blaine Larson. Larson on the far side to Raiden Cuny. Gage, who's at Blaine Larson, had dual possession right there. Jump ball right here. Ball will go to the Cordell Blue Devils with 1:30, 90 seconds left in this third period of play. And Gage Keister to inbound the ball for the Cordell Blue Devils. Out high to Blaine Larson, back over to Gage Keister. Finds an opening, drives in. And number 32, I believe, is going to be called for a foul, or 30, because they had him trapped right there. 32. Denton Dallenberg will be called for his second foul for the Hinton Comets. It'll be an inbound play. Brady Reimer's there to inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Into Bodie Gallagher. Back out to Brady Reimer. Back to Bodie Gallagher. Gallagher in the corner, gets it out to Blaine Larson. Clears it out to Gage Keister. Drives in. Free throw line jump shot from there. Back iron right here. Blaine Larson made a good effort to take that away from Hinton, but it goes, they had numbers right there, and it goes to the Hinton Comets. 1 minute to go in this third period of play. Hinton with a 6-point lead at 39-33. Out to Tisdale. Back over the far side. Shot put up by 32 off the rim as Raiden Cuny had it. Tips it over to Brady Reimer, into Blaine Larson. Right side layup. Blaine Larson, his first 2 points of the ball game. And it's a four-point lead at 39-35 for the Hinton Comets as we near the 30-second mark left in this third period of play. Starts to work right here. Over to the near side. Back to number 32 out here is Dallenberg. Raiden Cuny stays with him step for step. Back over the top of the key to Seth Spady. Spady back out high to Jalen Tisdale. Tisdale with the ball. Works around here over to the right side to the corner for the Hinton Comets. And he stepped out of the line, baseline right, baseline east end. So it'll be Cordell ball for 7.1 seconds remaining. And down here on the far side. You're fine. Just I can see around you, no problem. So I can see through you, no problem right here. So out to far corner, out to Blaine Larson. 3 ball, had a chance right there. At the end of 3, it's Hinton 39, Cordell 35. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on 106.9 FM.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Check out the great savings this month at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Get total cash incentives of $7,500 on F-150 XLTs or 0% for 72 months, and on Expedition XLTs, get 0% for 60 months and $7,030 in customer cash. Or you can get $9,780 in total customer cash. Hey, it's the Hurry Up and Save sale. Check it out and check out our used inventory. See Tom or David for your best deal. Ford, go further at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. We're always wheeling and dealing.
As we come back to live action here, getting ready for this fourth and final period of play, the Hinton Comets have the 4-point lead, 39-35. Possession here will go to the Hinton Comets. They'll inbound on the far side, and at the mid-court right there on the south side. Looks like Coach Bob Henline's over there, the editor Bob Henline for the Cordell Beacon. He was just telling me a while ago, he said, make sure you get a Beacon tomorrow. It's going to be a good deal. So underway right here. Hinton has the 4-point lead, and Tisdale with the ball way out high. He'll work back and forth. Nobody's going to come out to guard him. They've got the lead until the defense comes out. Needs a little help. Number 32, Denton Dallenberg, comes out to join him. Then Brady Reimer comes out to put a little pressure on him. Got him almost trapped in the corner. A steal right there as Raiden Keeney comes down with the ball to Gage Keister from distance right there. Ooh, in and out, no good. Bodie Gallagher to Brady Reimer. 3 ball, yes! Brady Reimer drops a 3 in there, and it's a 1-point lead for Hinton at 39-38. Ball comes over to the far side, tipped away into the backcourt, picked up by Denton Dallenberg. It's tipped out by Cordell. So back to Tisdale, back out the top key. Bodie Gallagher reached in there. The Hinton fans thought it was a foul. The official didn't see it that way. How's that not a step right there? Tisdale steps around traffic right there. Got elevated, and he has 10 points, 41-38, a 3-point lead. Clears it back out to Bodie Gallagher, out to Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer steps up here, sets a pick. Give and go right here to Brady Reimer. And Carson Nickel and Brady Reimer were there. And we're going to call Bodie Gallagher for a free throw line, number 14. He's not happy with that call because he was knocked down and everybody else was still up. No problem right here. 41-38, number 4 checks back in, Jason Pate. And number 5, Dagan Bolin, checks out for the Hinton Comets. Inbound the ball will be number 32, Denton Dallenberg. Gets it into Jalen Tisdale in the backcourt, guarded by Brady Reimer. He'll get past traffic, drives in, steps through, left side off the glass. No good. Shot is put up. Bodie Gallagher stood up tall, straight up and down, finally got that loose ball. Ball comes out to Gage Keister from distance right here. Front iron right there. From distance, just will not go down right now. 41-38, a 3-point lead for Hinton with 6 minutes left in this ball game. Hinton with a 3-point lead. Got to tell you, both these teams will be in the Burns Flat tournament next week, so you talk about this weekend. So some exciting action all the way around as Tisdale goes in, leans around, has 4 points this period, 12 in the ball game. So we're going to have some big-time games over to Burns Flat tournament starting on Thursday at 11 a.m. Out on the far side to Bodie Gallagher. Clears that back to Brady Reimer. 3 ball rolls across the rim. No good. And it's cleared out to the Hinton Comets. On the far side, it'll be Hinton Tisdale with the ball. Back to the near side to Dallenberg. Back over to the far side. Gage Keister tried to get the ball but got a little contact right there. And it'll be foul on Gage Keister, his second called in the ball game. He's going for the ball, but got hung up in his arms, got hung up with Jalen Tisdale's arms, and they both went down right there. Good effort right there. 43-38, a 5-point lead for the Hinton Comets as Tisdale brings the ball up the court over to the near side. Ball goes up. Bodie Gallagher blocked that shot. Pinballs around and comes back out to Wheeler for the Hinton Comets as we have a foul call. It'll be an inbound play for Hinton down here on the far end, down number 3, as Gage Keister will draw his 3rd foul for the Cordell Blue Devils. And it'll be an inbound play for the Hinton Comets down at the Geezer bench end of the court down here. Inbound 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. Nope, timeout called by Hinton. We'll take a timeout and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on 106.9 FM.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Listen, friends, if you live in Ouachita County, getting a Cordell Beacon every week is a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon.
And as we...
A broken window.
And as we come back to live action here at the Cordell Blue Devil Gymnasium, Hinton has the 5-point lead with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in this ball game, and it will be Hinton ball. I believe Hinton has called the timeout, so it'll be Hinton ball right here. 43-38, a 5-point lead for Hinton with 5:10 to go in the ball game. I want to remind everybody that Thursday starts off the Burns-Lat Deal City Tournament, 11 a.m. Hobart girls play Oklahoma Christian Academy. Then Cordell girls play at 1:30 against Thomas. As we come back, Hinton tries to get the ball in on the far side over to Tisdale on the far wing over there, left wing. Back over to the top of the key to Dallenberg. Denton Dallenberg gets back to Tisdale. Hinton's just going to play a little keep away right here as we're under the 5-minute mark right now. Hinton says just stay right here. Got nothing to worry about. Cordell's only 2 shots down right here, a 2 and a 3. Ball comes out high to Pate. Out on the right side to number 22 is Wheeler. Wheeler gets the ball back down to Dallenberg. In the paint to Tate, over to Tisdale. Starts to work in the far corner. Gets it back out to Jason Pate. Goes in high off the board on the left side. He has his 4th point of the ball game and a 7-point lead for the Hinton Comets. Gage Keister with the ball. Comes around to the top of the key, left side over to Carson Nickel, out to Bodie Gallagher, out to Brady Reimer, back out to Gage Keister. Gage working through traffic over to Raiden Keeney. Keeney on the give and go to Brady Reimer. Miscommunication there. The ball comes down to Tisdale, but once behind the back, goes in, goes up, and there's going to be called for the travel right there. He's been doing that travel all night long. And yes, they finally realized that's what was doing right there. So 45-38, 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Technical foul called on the Hinton coach. He's still hollering and screaming about all this. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Well, it's not a timeout. It's going to be free shot shooting time. For full timeout by Hinton. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
A broken window at your business. Your car hits a deer. Hail damages your roof, or worse, a tree falls on it. Accidents happen. It's a fact of life.
And when they do, the last thing you want is to fight with your insurance company to get them to help pay for the damage.
At Allen Giblett Insurance, our priority is helping you, which is why we're proud to partner with Goodville Mutual, an insurance company with a radically different opinion of accidents.
When accidents happen, Goodville responds with compassion. They embrace the opportunity to help you get back on track.
You may think having compassion as a core value makes Goodville a different kind of insurance company, and Allen Giblett Insurance agrees.
It's one of the reasons we say there's a lot of good in Goodville.
And for compassionate hometown personal service, contact Alan Giblett Insurance in Cordell today at 580-832-2881, offering quality insurance coverage options for your business, home, car, church, or farm.
There's a lot of good in Goodville.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan.
As we come back to live action right here, the officials still discussing all the things that went on right here because the Hinton coach was upset. I mean, there was a technical foul call on him because he wasn't happy with the call, and so the officials called a technical on that and then had to come over and discuss and talk to the Hinton coach. Now they're talking with Coach Gallagher, explaining what is going on right here. But the score is 45-38, a 7-point lead for the Hinton Comets right here. 45-38, a 7-point lead with under 4 minutes to go in the ball game and stuff. So it's getting a little more physical, getting a little bit more chippy right here. But like I said, both these teams will be in the Burns Flat Deal City tournament right here. Now they're coming over here to talk to the table right here and stuff. So they're giving a warning to both coaches to stay off the floor and not worry about this or that. And we're going to go to this end. Gage Keister to shoot free shots right here after the technical foul on Hinton. So with 3:56 to go in the ball game, Gage Keister, who's hit 2 of 4 from the free throw line to shoot free shots right here. Need to have both of these right here. Parkman rips the net off of that one. Good job right there, as that's his 17th point in the ball game. He'll get to take one more. So Gage Keister gets ready. 45-39, short on that one. So it will be Cordell ball on the near side, the far side, and they'll inbound the ball out high on the far side. So 45-39, a 6-point lead for Hinton with 3:56 to go in the ball game. That little charade took about 4 minutes off the clock, off the normal clock, but no time off in the game clock. Braden Keeney comes in with the ball, clears it down to the near side to Brady Reimer. It'll be off the hands of number 13, Jalen Tisdale. He wasn't happy with that effort. No, it's off of Cordell. I thought it was off of Cordell, and Tisdale thought that he had touched it, but it's off of Cordell. So it'll be Hinton ball with 3:40 to go in this ball game. Back out to Tisdale. Jalen Tisdale with the ball out high. Brady Reimer guarding him. Down the paint to number 4 is Pate. Working the perimeter right here, playing keep away right here. Down to the corner, back over near to Dallenberg, working the perimeter over the left side to Tisdale. Tisdale is going to get double teamed, boxed into the corner right here. Tisdale starts to work down to the corner, shot, cross court pass, reset the offense. 3 minutes remain in this fourth period of play. Cordell is down by 6 to the Hinton Comets, 45-39. In the corner over here, tell them don't take a shot. Touched by number 22. It looks like Gage Keister was there, and Tristan Wheeler gets called for it touching his hands on the out of bounds play. So both sides are getting a little heated right here, but that's what makes this a fun ball game. 45-39 over to Gage Keister. Top of the key, steps up, dishes out to Braden Keeney. 3-ball off the iron, no good. Tisdale with the rebound for the Hinton Comets. 2:40 to go in this ball game. Tisdale takes his time crossing the timeline. Over to Dallenberg in the near corner. He gets the double team. And Carson Nickel and him have this covered up. 5 seconds, it'll be Cordell ball. When you get defensed up like that, you got to get rid of the ball, and they call the 5 seconds defense right there, so it'll be Cordell ball. The officials come over to talk it over right here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game. Hinton has a 6-point lead at 45-39. And Gage Keister to inbound the ball for the Cordell Blue Devils. Here comes another sub in. So 5. Dagan Bolin checks back in for the Hinton Comets. Gage Keister inbounds to Brady Reimer in the backcourt. Crossing the timeline, he'll go over to the far side, the right side. Back out to Gage Keister, top of the key, comes in the paint, puts up about a 12-footer, and that's a pass to Carson Nickel. Back out to Bodie Gallagher. 3-ball is a little bit short. Rebound comes out to the Hinton Comets, and Raiden Keeney just did a little block on him to get him out of the way right there. And Raiden Keeney draws his first foul called in the ball game. But he was just trying to body him out on the far side. Had his hands high, but kind of put a little hip into him. 17 fouls for Cordell, 5 team fouls for the Hinton Comets. And number 22, Tristan Wheeler, this will be his first attempt from the free throw line. He's hit a 3 and a 2, so he's shooting this one for the cycle right here. 2:10 to go in the ball game, 45-39. And the first one is good, 46-39. Back to a 7-point lead for the Hinton Comets as 46-39 are scored. Number 22, Tristan Wheeler on the free throw line to make it an 8-point lead if he can hit this one. 46-39, 47-39 as he hits both of his free shots. And the Blue Devils, the clock becomes a critical aspect in this ballgame. Out to Gage Keister on the left side. Gage picks up his dribble over the corner to Carson Nickel. In the paint to Bodie Gallagher. Brady Reimer back to Gage Keister from three-point land. That's from distance right there. Timeout on the floor called by the Cordell Blue Devils. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball right here on 107 The Zone.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Want to beat the heat? Run appliances like dishwasher.
We're back here. Minute 51 to go in the ball game. Hinton has the 5-point lead at 47-22, a 5-point lead, but Hinton has the ball. Cordell's going to go into a full court pressure defense right here to try to slow them down right here as we're in the critical states of this ball game. And inbound to far side to Tisdale. Tisdale in the backcourt, picks up his dribble, comes down the court, gets down in here to the near side, finds an open, dribbles through right side to number 30. Seth Spady has 8 points here in the second half right here. All deuces as you draw the defense out. So there's a drive by Brady Reimer, and the Brady Reimer, number 30, draws the foul. Seth Spady draws his second foul. Brady Reimer gets the deuce and one right here, as I think Spady might have put a little hip into him as he tried to go around him. Brady Reimer will be his third trip to the free throw line. 49-44, a 5-point lead, a little bit strong on the free shot. Rebounded by Seth Spady for the Hinton Comets. Out to Tisdale, minute 28 to go in this ball game. Hinton with the ball. Comes down the right side, down to the corner over here. Starts to work. Down to the corner right here. And timeout called by Hinton. We'll take a quick timeout and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball right here on 107 The Zone.
Want to beat the heat? Run appliances like dishwashers and dryers late in the evening to keep the heat from affecting your comfort. Use cold water to wash clothes, and remember to unplug electric chargers, televisions, and any other appliances when you are not using them. Caulk exterior windows and doors and seal openings where pipes and ductwork meet the outside. Ceiling fans are a great low-cost way to move air so you don't keep that AC running all day. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
Back here at Cordell Blue Devil Gymnasium. Minute 18, 78 seconds remaining in this ball game. Hinton Comets have the 5-point lead at 49-44. So, yeah, you can stay. Oh, you're going to cover your lids. You're through taking pictures. Editor Bob's through taking pictures tonight. He's doing for both teams right here. As Hinton tries to get the ball in right here. Gets the ball into the backcourt right here, into Tisdale. Brady Reimer's with him step for step. Minute 14 out to the top of the key to the near side. And number 32, Dallenberg. Number 11 draws foul. Brady Reimer draws his third foul. Number 32, Denton Dallenberg, goes to the free throw line. Dallenberg, 18 fouls for Cordell, 16 fouls for Hinton. Like I said, it's getting a little more critical right here. 70 seconds left in the ball game. Minute 10 right here. And number 32 on the free throw line. Denton Dallenberg misses the front end of that one. Gage Keister comes up with a loose ball for the Cordell Blue Devils. Out on the near side as we got a little chippy right here. Somebody took a cheap shot coming down the court right here. Number 30, technical foul, Seth Spady. Took a little cheap shot. Huh? At least. Call a technical foul on him. He made the comment right there as they was coming down the court. Little frustration right there. He just missed his free shot and then going down the court. So Gage Keister on the free throw line to shoot free shots right here. Gage got to have a couple of them, 49-44. So Gage Keister gets to take the two, and Cordell will get the ball back with a minute 5. Gage rolls one around right here, will not go down for the Cordell Blue Devils. You got to understand there's a lot of pressure on this young man, as is his brother that was killed in the car wreck last week. So Gage hit this one right here for Creed. Thank you. He makes that one, so that's good for Gage right there. Gives him 21 points in the ball game. 49-45, should be 46 as Cordell will get the ball back right here. And I thought it was 4 points. Out to Brady Reimer. He drives in right side. Starts to go up number 12. Luke Spady will draw the foul right here. And got a blocking foul. Will shoot 2. Luke Spady will draw his third foul right there. 32. His third. And on the free throw line is Brady Reimer to shoot 2 right here. 49-45. He hits his first one. Brady Reimer hits that one. He'll get to take one more. 49-46 with just under a minute to go in this ball game. It's a one-possession game right here. A 3-point lead at 49-46. Brady Reimer, free shot, will not go in. Rolls out wrong. Jalen Tisdale comes up with a loose ball. He gets double-teamed in the backcourt right here. Coming down to the forecourt right here. Comes up with a loose ball as Bodie Gallagher is standing there, and we'll have a Bodie Gallagher draws his fourth foul right here as he was knocked down. There was contact, but Bodie might have initiated it. So 49-44. Jalen Tisdale has hit 2 of 3 from the free throw line. So he'll get to take the 1-and-1 for the Hinton Comets right here. 49-46. That one drops in there. He'll get to take one more. So that gives him 5 points this period. 13 in the ball game. A 50-46 4-point lead. 2 possessions as Hinton has the lead. Second one will not go down. Gage Keister gets the rebound. He'll bring it up the court for the Cordell Blue Devils. Comes down the court on the near side to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie clears it back to Gage Keister. Gage comes through traffic right here. And timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball right here on 107 The Zone.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a non-profit facility since 1948. Experience the non-profit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
And as we come back to live action, 36.5 seconds remaining in this ball game. Cordell down by 4, 50-46 to the Hinton Comets. To Gage Keister, left side, right side, the layup will not go in. He was a little bit too fast coming down the court. Raiden Keeney will draw the foul right there. Raiden draws his second foul for the Cordell Blue Devils, and that'll be 9 team fouls on Cordell, 8 team fouls on the Hinton Comets. So on the free throw line be number 22, I believe it is, Tristan Wheeler. Tristan Wheeler hit 2 of 2 already in this quarter. So Tristan Wheeler has 7 points in the ball game, and a 4-point lead for Hinton, 50-46 with 27.6. First one's no good. That's on a 1-and-1, people. Oh, that's 10 team fouls. They didn't have it up there, so he gets to shoot 2 right here. So on the inbound play for the on the shooting play for the Hinton Comets, that's got to get in your head a little bit for Tristan Wheeler. He should make this one 50-46 for the Hinton Comets right here. And that one's nothing but net as he's hit 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. So it'll be a 5-point lead for Hinton, 22.6. Shots no good, rebounded by the Hinton Comets. And he carried the ball. It was like football season. He carried it only 5 yards. Denton Dallenberg got that in traffic right there. So he got in there, and as he does this one. The JV game before this one, before the ball game started tonight, Cordell won that one. Didn't get the final score, but it was a pretty big margin. Out high down here to there's a foul by Brady Reimer. He's going to make sure you don't get an easy free shot for Jalen Tisdale. So Brady Reimer will get his 4th foul right here with 14.4 seconds. Hinton just about has this one wrapped up, 51-46, and Jalen Tisdale has hit 3 of 5 from the charity stripe, so he's got an opportunity to hit a couple more right here as he'll get to take 2. 51-46, a 5-point lead for the Hinton Comets. Jalen Tisdale on the free throw line, rolls around and drops in there for the Cordell Blue Devils. So he gets to take one more. Blaine Larson checks in for Cordell. Bodie Gallagher checks out with 14.4 seconds. 52-46, a 6-point lead for the Hinton Comets. That's 2 possessions, but they got to be threes. And Tisdale hits that one, so he's hit 5 of 7. Bring it down the court is Brady Reimer, puts up the 3, draws back iron right here, and it'll be Hinton ball. Hinton will win this one 53-46. Good outing right here for both teams, and we're going to stay right here and wrap this thing up right here as the Cordell Blue Devils and the Hinton Comets have had a very good series right here. Running down the scoring right here, Jason Pate with 4 points for Hinton. Oscar Cordova hit a 3 for him. Seth Spady hit 4 deuces. He has 8 points for the Hinton Comets. Denton Dallenberg has 13 points for Hinton. Dagan Boland did not have any points. He mainly for defensive purposes. Tristan Wheeler hit 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, so he has 8 points in the ball game. So you stay out of trouble, Bob. No problem. So yeah, I understand. I'll check with you tomorrow, see how it's going. So Luke Spady in limited right here. And Jalen Tisdale leads the Hinton Comets in scoring. He had 15 points for the Hinton Comets right here in a very good night. Dawson Willard got in. Blaine Larson was in for 2 points. Raiden Keeney hit 2 deuces. He had 4 points for the Cordell Blue Devils. Bodie Gallagher had a 3 and a 2. He had 5 points for the Blue Devils. Carson Nickel in for defensive reasons. Did not have any points tonight right here. Brady Reimer winds up, had a good ball game, had 14 points here. He had 3 threes, a couple deuces, and a free shot. Gage Keister leads the Cordell Blue Devils in scoring right here. He winds up with 21 points in this ball game. So good outing all the way around. The Hinton Lady Comets won their ball game 45-29 over the Cordell Blue Devils. Like I said, the JV boys was won by Cordell, but that's the only one. So Hinton managed to maintain and hang on to the rest of all of that, so not a problem there. And next action for the Cordell Blue Devils will be on Thursday at the Burns Flat Deal City tournament right here. Starting off at 11 o'clock on Thursday. Hinton girls will play OCA. Bobby, see you later. Thank you now. Then the 12-15 game will feature OCA and Thomas. The 1:30 girls game will be Cordell and Thomas playing. Then the 2:45 will be the Hobart boys playing Hinton. That'll be a good ball game right here. 4 o'clock game will be Fort Cobb and Hinton girls playing. 5:15 boys game will be Cordell and Low-Kiva Sickles, which is always a strong team. Then the 6:30 nightcap will be Burns Flat Deal City against Low-Kiva Sickles girls. And the 7:45 game will be Burns Flat Deal City and Fort Cobb. Good tournament starting on Thursday at Burns Flat Deal City. Get out there and enjoy them in person or via the airwaves. We'll be there for a lot of the ball games. But come out and in person, enjoy the concession stand. Go by and tell all of our sponsors thank you for making this all possible. So it's been a great evening. Appreciate Tanner showing up tonight. Even though he's got finals and have to study and all that stuff, we stretch him and make him do a lot. Shelly got a good learning session out of coming up and teaching me how to set this thing up tonight. So we've had a good ball game. Hinton wins the girls game and boys game, and we can see Hinton again at the Burns Flat Deal City tournament, which starts on Thursday at 11 a.m. Join us in person or via the airways. Until that time, you've been listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
When a need arises for an attorney, you want the best